Hello, hello.
Check back with you in just a little bit, Tamara. Thank you so much. Here at 30 Rock, we felt it in the seventh floor. There was some shakings and rumbling, as John mentioned. You don't know. It's New York City. Maybe it was a train passing by. Maybe it was some construction work. But no, confirmed now. A magnitude 4.7 earthquake has hit in New Jersey. That's the epicenter. But feeling it across the tri-state. People have been rattled across the tri-state after that 10:23 a.m. earthquake hit at a 4.7, magnitude 4.7, about 50 miles west of the city. Let's get to News 4's Andrew Stiff. He's at the Office of Emergency Management in downtown Brooklyn with what else we're learning now from officials there. Andrew.
Yeah, it just so happened we were here getting ready to talk to the Emergency Management Commissioner, Zach Iscol, about preparations for the solar eclipse.
Good morning, good morning. Wow, we just had an earthquake.
We speak, Commissioner
I was like,
Iscol is
dang.
from dozens of city agencies in the watch command room in there. This is what
My
was
son, they were supposed to go on a trip. I wonder if they leave yet.
at the bank of monitors
I
all
hope they cancel this trip now. They were supposed to go all the way to New Jersey. Not New Jersey, New Haven.
earthquake. Where is
On
the
a
model
school
that they're
trip.
describing? The initial
Jesus, we
report
just had an
from New York
earthquake.
City officials here is that there
Uh,
was no damage or
the
injury, but
school
that the
texting, because the school have an app. Everybody texting in the app right now.
this is real time, just minutes after this earthquake was
Let's see,
confirmed.
did the kids leave the school yet?
What needs there are in terms of city agencies, emergency response. Maybe there's an issue with power, but the initial response so far from city agencies is that is not the case. This is the same watch command room, by the way,
Yeah, just
that
cancel
told
this
people
trip,
if there's a
please.
snowstorm or a
Hi,
tropical storm
Budweiser.
or severe weather events, a power outage, that kind of thing. They were already gathered here to begin preparations for the solar eclipse. So this was quite the pivot, right in the middle of getting ready to warn and advise folks to protect their eyes for Monday. They had this very real rumble
Good
that the city has been
morning.
felt all across the city, New Jersey, Westchester, and beyond, as they try and figure out exactly what, if anything, they need to do in the city to respond to the eclipse. That's the latest for now. We're live in downtown Brooklyn
We
at
just had an
30 AM headquarters.
earthquake in
By the way,
New
Michelle, this is
Jersey, a
the mayor of
4.7
LA,
earthquake. What is
saying,
going
keep
on?
Okay, Andrew, stunning scene
No,
there
we're
as they
waiting
prepare for
for central
damage
office.
control and checking over an earthquake hit at the OEM in Brooklyn where,
And
as I
my
mentioned,
son,
we
their
just
class
involved
is going,
it's a storm.
my
It's not
youngest son,
just
their
later, maybe
fifth
10
grade, they
hours
were going to
at
concert
most.
all the way to New
And they're all
Haven.
thinking
But they
about
said they didn't
the
leave the school
magnitude
yet.
4.7
Please don't go that way.
earthquake that hit New
It's going to
Jersey.
stress me out
Earthquake probably
to
is
go to
now
New
the
Haven
epicenter
to be
right
back
now
by
in New
5:30.
York.
Cancel the trip. Please cancel the trip. Everything was shaking. Cancel that trip.
And do we expect
Send the kids
aftermath?
home.
Of course, you've covered
Damn,
things
he's
like
a
this
liar.
before. When something like this happens,
The
the
devil is a
epicenter, of
liar.
course, being out there in New Jersey,
Okay, let's
we
stay
face
prayed up,
all over
man. The
here in the
devil is
southeast,
on the
Long Island
rampage.
and Connecticut, but the biggest impacts are going to be closest to the epicenter, clearly.
Mm.
What are you hearing about that? Well, as we get
And
closer
we
to
just had
that
that big
epicenter, of
earthquake
course,
in,
what's
wait,
happening, that's
Taiwan?
where it will have been felt the strongest. That's where the damage may be the greatest. Keep in mind, New York is not immune from earthquakes. We've had over 500 of them recorded since the 1700s, but we are typically not involved with earthquakes to the magnitude like we have seen today. A 4.7
I was
earthquake
sitting
is a
here and
very
everything
small
was
earthquake.
shaking. I was
Keep
like,
in mind, nothing
Jesus.
on the magnitude of the earthquake we just
4.7,
covered in
everything was shaking.
Taiwan, as an example. With every number that you go up, that strength magnifies significantly. So this is certainly strong for our region, relatively exceptional. But earthquakes themselves around the tri-state area are not out of the ordinary. We have them in all parts of the
Okay.
country. Certainly, the way the tectonic plates
Everybody
are
coming
set up
live.
and fault lines, it's certainly the western United States that's more prone to strong
Got my
earthquakes than
Facebook
where we
live.
are in the Northeast. So what will happen now, I can tell you with certainty,
Jesus Christ.
people who are closest to that Tewksbury area are going to begin assessing the damage. What
Let me
what's
call this
unique
school and
about
ask them
our
if they're still
area
going to this
and
thing.
let's say Los Angeles and San
Please
Francisco, as
cancel
you
this
look to
damn
the
trip.
West Coast where they often have stronger earthquakes, is that we have tremendous population concentration. We have mass transit.
Hello, good
We have
morning.
skyscrapers.
Did the kids leave for the trip yet? Or is it going to
So
cancel?
keep in mind what's going to be happening is people are going to go and begin to
Oh, because they just had an earthquake.
The first responders in New Jersey, and I'm sure the governor's office are dispatching people to Tewksbury and the surrounding area where they would have felt
Okay.
this the strongest.
All right. Thank
We
you.
did have a
Okay, bye.
5.9 earthquake within New York State's borders in 1944.
This is the
That caused
waiting
major damage to the town of Messina. That's upstate.
for
But
an
keep in mind,
update from
this
the
is about the
district. If the district
strongest
say
earth
cancel it,
level
then they'll do
in
it.
our area,
So
the
the bus
tri-state
is
area
still at the
of New
school.
Jersey. Let's send it
We
back to
felt
you.
an aftershock and now school will remain under safety protocols. Shelter in until we receive any information during this time. School is no more. Jesus. Foot.
I've been talking with people asking, did you feel anything? A lot of people surprisingly saying they thought they were just feeling a subway train underneath them. But I did have one man I spoke with who was on the subway and said he definitely knew it was an earthquake. Step in for me, please, sir.
I know that's the first thing I said. Everything was shaking.
Well,
Hello.
four train, and it was about 59th Street before it happened. I know some trains have certain turns where you feel it's moving sideways, but this one felt way wonkier. And I knew as a New Yorker, you know that those are not normal
Sunday to
turns,
sleep.
and
I'm
it
in
felt
week
way off.
also.
From there, I got a call underground from my mom saying if we felt the earthquake. I was like, yes, I just felt it. She was panicking as well. I was panicking.
Yeah, everybody, let's remain in prayer. This is crazy. This world is crazy. You never know. I hope they cancel this trip because I can't be in fear all day. Please cancel this thing.
But this is very scary times for sure. New York doesn't experience things like this, especially the last time we had an earthquake was like 2015, 17. I don't remember which year, but yeah, it was pretty scary on the train, especially. And tell me the reaction of the people who were on the subway with you. What was their attitude? Yeah, so I did see some of them, a little scared because they knew as well.
Hello, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
But there were some New Yorkers that were normal, some New Yorkers that brushed it off because I feel like New Yorkers have that.
We just had an earthquake. Well, they said the earthquake happened in New Jersey. Now they changed it to 4.8. 4.8 magnitude earthquake. Shit. It shake everything up. I'm in Connecticut here and felt it really bad. Everything was shaking. The devil's a liar, man. Especially now morning.
I'm expecting an aftershock because usually it tends to happen, so that's why I'm a little more shaken up. But I think
Hello.
after I get my little cousin, everybody's safe at
Gracie
home.
Carey Mission. Welcome, guys.
And family in New York, checking on your families in New York, make sure everything's okay. Yeah. And you said your mom was the first one to call you? My mom was the first one to call me. I'm an only child, so she was the first one to call me. She was like, are you okay?
Oh,
Like,
Father
do
God.
you need to go home?
Pray for this world. Look what happened in Taiwan a couple of days ago. Jesus.
I gotta go pick her up. So, I'm gonna do that, and then, everybody will be
We're
good.
living on borrowed time. We never know when something's gonna happen. Everything Jeremiah.
Again, a lot of people on the street seeing the
Sick
news camera
moments.
saying, are you reporting on the earthquake? And we're saying yes. Matter of fact, come talk to me because everyone is talking about it now. A lot of people unsure of what exactly they felt. The main question we're getting from people, Adam,
Oh, Father God.
and then a lot of people surprised when I say the earthquake happened in New Jersey, not in New York City. So to realize that the shake reverberated that far to be felt in all five boroughs, my phone's been blowing up with people asking, did you feel anything? Where are you? Are you okay? And I'm sure a lot of New Yorkers expecting the same thing right now. And we're all kind of sharing this experience of the ground moving and being kind of unsure of what's going on. We are live now in Union Square. Rodney Smith, News 4 New York. Back to you.
Hello, hello, everybody.
And it's not just New York City. People felt this. There are reports of feeling the shaking from this earthquake.
Please hit the thumbs button.
Philadelphia up to Boston. Also, this has now been upgraded by the U.S. Geological Survey to a magnitude 4.8 earthquake. So first it was 4.8, they downgraded to 4.7, and now 4.8.
Stressing all morning about something already. Not going to talk about it right now, but
Up to Boston. At this point, no reports of any major impacts. We're still waiting to hear from the mayor, from other New York City officials. Let's go out right now to News 4's Greg Sergel, though, on Long Island, in Dix Hills, with, again, people feeling it not just in the city, but even out there on Long Island, pretty far from New Jersey, Greg.
That's right, Adam, and I was one of them. All I can say is, wow. I
That was on the second floor of my
Welcome
home in
everybody.
Huntington, a few
Please check out the
miles to the
live.
north of where we're standing. And at first I thought it was a large truck going by, but when the shaking continued for roughly 10 seconds or so, I realized we were having an earthquake. My dog started going crazy. My wife, who was on the first floor, also felt it. And that's when the texts started coming in from family members in Melville here on Long Island, in Brooklyn, in Westchester, all who said they felt the earthquake. I reached out to Suffolk Police, who were in Yaphank, probably about 25 miles to the east of us. They did not feel it there, but they told me they're getting phone calls from Long Islanders in the Huntington and Smithtown areas here along the North Shore of Suffolk County, reporting that they felt it. The good news is there are no reports of any damage or injuries as a result of this, but safe to say a lot of people, for lack of a better word, very frightened by this. You couldn't help but be shocked. I mean, the house again was moving. It was just a
Hmm.
feeling I've never experienced, and thankfully it ended quickly. How could you not be shaken by this, Craig? It's something you don't expect, right? I mean, all these years you've been reporting on New York City and all the things that can happen here. We felt little minor earthquakes before. Dave Price mentioned it before. Small little earthquakes where maybe you felt it, maybe you didn't. We're talking about a magnitude 4.8 earthquake here in New Jersey that again, we felt from Philadelphia all the way up to Boston where buildings were actually moving. And of course, this is New York City. The high rises, we're on the 7th floor, 30 Rock. Everybody here in the newsroom on our floor was just a little freaked out, wondering what was going on. Again, good news is no major impacts at this point, no reports of any injuries at this point. And hopefully, if you're a parent out there, I just got an email from our school in New York City, the principal alerting us that everybody is safe, they're back to learning now, and that is good news, despite this very rare 4.8 magnitude earthquake that has now been confirmed by the U.S. Geological Survey to hit in Tewksbury, New Jersey, about 50 miles west of New York City, kind of northern New Jersey area, not too far from Bedminster, if you know that, about 5 miles from Bedminster, New Jersey. All right, we're going to now continue on with our coverage, our extended breaking news coverage at 11 a.m. here. I'm Adam Cooperstein, and we're glad to have you with us after this earthquake has shaken the tri-state area. Stroke Team 4's Dave Price is in the Weather Center now with what else we're learning about the earthquake that hit the tri-state. All right, let's keep this in mind, Adam, as we rejoin you at 11 o'clock. A reminder that a magnitude 4.8 earthquake
Okay, it's 11
struck at
o'clock now.
10:23 this morning in the area of Tewksbury, New Jersey. Now, what we're waiting for is that secondary information about how shallow or how deep this earthquake was, because certainly it was felt far to the east, far to the north, to the south and southwest, around our area, and of course, certainly within the 5 boroughs of New York. As we take a look at the last recorded earthquake in New Jersey, it was White House Station, and it was a light quake on March 14th. That shows you how often we feel some sort of earthquakes in the tri-state area with little to no effect and certainly no headlines. What makes this different is this is a rather strong earthquake for our area. We are going to continue to get you information, but keep in mind, I want to remind you, 2.5 to 5.4 earthquakes are often felt but rarely cause major damage. Typically only minor damage. The estimated number of earthquakes between a 2.5 and a 5.4 are 500,000 a year. So it gives you an idea. This is not exceptional when you look at this number or this occurrence from a global standpoint, but certainly in our area, as you can see, an emergency reminder going off right now from New York City saying residents are advised to remain indoors. Call 911 if injured. We don't anticipate that is the case for most, but we're keeping an eye open on all the situations around the tri-state, and we'll try and get that information on how deep this earthquake was and more technical information for you as we dispatch crews to New Jersey and also get more seismic information as well. We'll send it back to you. Okay, Dave, thank you. We just got that alert on our phones. I think most of you did. Urging people to stay indoors at this point. Again, no major impacts from this earthquake. The magnitude 4.8 earthquake has been found. But again, emergency alert asking people to remain
Gracie,
Live at the Office
hello.
of Emergency Management in downtown Brooklyn with what we are learning from officials there.
Well, just seconds ago, according to officials here at the Department of Emergency Management, we were told there are no reports of damage across New York City, despite the fact that virtually every neighborhood felt this earthquake. So at the moment, they're breathing a sigh of relief here. I can also tell you just one representative sample from what principals are messaging parents is, yes, we felt it at the school. We're back in and learning. Stop calling the school. Phones are ringing off the hook. So that's sort of a real-time sense of moment by moment what's going on. Everyone is
Please like
telling
up the
everyone
live,
they
guys.
felt the earthquake. It was a notable earthquake, but at the moment, it is not one that registered any damage. We'll show you right behind us here. This is Watch Command. They've assembled representatives from various agencies as well as emergency management techs themselves, monitoring on video screens, getting real-time data, noting responses, and designating whether there are any other agencies like the fire department, like Con Edison, anyone that needs to respond. But as we indicated, so far there are no reports of power outages, no reports of damage across the city, but virtually every neighborhood felt it. We can tell you that Mayor Eric Adams is on his way here to emergency management. He's planning to brief the city at noon. We understand that Governor Hochul will join the briefing remotely from Albany, so that's the level at which this is being taken very seriously at both city and state levels. But at the moment, no emergency response to speak of. That can obviously change because this was so vastly spread out. There may be ultimately some kinds of damage reports or emergencies that they're not aware of yet. But so far, not ringing off the hook in terms of an emergency. We did hear the warning tone that you all heard right around 11 a.m., so that's been signaled from here as well. But for now, they're monitoring it minute by minute without an emergency response. We're live in Brooklyn. Andrew Siff, News 4 you.
Okay, comforting to hear that and to see the emergency officials getting to work there in downtown Brooklyn. Andrew, thank you so much. Let's go to the phone right now. Stephen Howler is a seismologist from Fordham University, and we appreciate his expertise to get some perspective now. Stephen, thanks for joining us. From big picture here, how rare, everyone's saying, wow, I've never felt something like this in New York City. How rare is this kind of earthquake in this area?
This is pretty large for the East Coast. This isn't something typical. We haven't been geologically active in a really long time. It doesn't mean it can't happen, obviously, but it is kind of a rarity. I think there was a 4 a few years ago down in Delaware, but this was actually larger than that.
And now we're talking about New York City, major population center, of course, 8 million plus people just in the city alone, millions more in the suburbs and beyond. Stephen, when we look at this on the scale of earthquakes, again, a lot of people like me are feeling an earthquake for the first time in their lives here, okay? But we know from California, just recently in Taiwan, we see much bigger numbers. Where does 4.8 kind of rank on the scale here?
The earthquake in Taiwan, I think, was like a 7.8 or so. This is about 1,000 times less
Hi,
because
Petra.
of the scale that we're talking about, the
Rico.
logarithmic scale. So
Yeah, I'm
this
okay.
it was a lot less sparse and earthquake than the one that we saw in Asia just
Yeah.
about a week ago or so.
This is
And that's why
the earthquake hit New Jersey, but I'm in Connecticut. We felt it
we're
up
seeing
here.
so far
I was like,
major
why is
events,
everything
no
shaking?
reports
That
of
was
any
sitting
destruction
there.
at this point. That is plausible with a 4.8 magnitude earthquake, even with this big city population, that a 4.8 could happen and nobody could be seriously hurt.
Yes.
And they were saying a
Right.
4.7 just now, but they changed it to
I think
4.8.
with the size of the
Yeah.
earthquake that it is, and the sort of the construction that we have here, I think
I head out to me.
we're reasonably safe for this. This wasn't that large of an earthquake, in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah,
I mean, it
we
was
felt
large.
it.
Right.
Everything
It's
here was
all
shaking.
perspective, right? Stephen Holler, seismologist from Fordham University. Really great to have your
And you see
expertise.
that
One
earthquake they
question
just
too
had in
is
Taiwan? That
the
was
length,
crazy,
the
man.
duration. We felt it at least
Shit.
here at 30 Rock, maybe 5. It felt like a long time. I think maybe 5 to 7 seconds max.
5 to
Is
7
that
seconds.
standard? Is that just how long everybody feels something like this?
Child, I
I
was
think
about to get up
that
and
was
run.
typical for what people feel. Honestly, I was driving. I didn't feel it at all.
You was
But
driving and
my
didn't feel
phone was
it?
blown up because of it.
Ah, so my youngest son, they were supposed to go on a trip to New Haven. I just called the school. They said they didn't leave the school yet. They're waiting on the go ahead from the district. If the district said go, then if they said don't go, then I'll just call the trip off. They were supposed to go to some place in New Haven. My youngest son, they were going to play the xylophone. They weren't going to get back till 5:30 today. Just call that damn trip off. I'll come about it.
We're looking at numbers right now, just to help you out, because I know you've been busy, you were driving. Our depth is 4.7 kilometers.
I thought they were supposed to leave already. No, I think they said they was leaving 11 o'clock. They were going to have them eat lunch before they leave the school.
Again, we're talking about 4.8 magnitude, and on the grand scheme of things, much weaker, 1,000 times weaker than that devastating, deadly earthquake that just took place in Taiwan a few days ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Stephen, when something like this, we hear, oh, New York is not on a major fault line. Well, what does that mean? Can you help me explain that to our audience?
Then the Bible talk about all this stuff in the last days. Well, who know when the last days is? Every time we get an earthquake, something we say is the last days. We never know when the last days is. But it seems like a lot of crazy stuff going on around the world lately. Let's see this last night. James drop all this. That's why you're not supposed to brag about stuff, house, cars. Because we had rain here for like 3 whole days, and yesterday trees fell down, mash up cars, all kind of crazy stuff. It's like, dang. In a heartbeat, everything we have could be gone. So you gotta live for today. Devil's a lie, man. The devil's on the rampage.
We don't have that kind of situation here on the East Coast.
And Stephen,
We've kind of stabilized a bit.
finally, for people hearing about potential aftershocks, should anyone be concerned about aftershocks across the tri-state?
There may be some aftershocks, which will be just the ground resettling down after it flips. But I don't expect them to be any larger than what
This morning I went to the store to get my son some stuff.
Stephen Holler,
I didn't do a live because it was too damn cold.
to get your perspective and expertise.
And I was using my walker, and the walker make too much noise when I'm trying to do the live.
Jersey felt all across the East Coast and across the tri-state. Stephen, thank you so much.
So I got this from the store earlier. Iced coffee.
Home opener about to tip off at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx.
Howdy.
About to have the first pitch
Thank you.
at Yankee Stadium. News Force John Chandler is there. And John,
Keep my friend Sharon
field when this
in prayer.
earthquake was felt. What can you tell us? Yeah, we were
I
on
want
the
to
field
talk
for
about it, but
practice as the Yankees get ready to take on the Toronto Blue Jays in their home opener today, and everything felt routine. There were players going through their normal routines in the batting cage and on the field. I believe it was either Anthony Volpe or Gleyber Torres who
okay, I don't want to hear talk about that.
Walking down the streets, because for most people this was like just something they thought.
Every station they have news on.
Major so far, nothing major reported so
Thank
far.
goodness, no major impact, but I think we're learning
Oh,
that New Jersey Transit, right, they're taking a little time to assess the bridges to make sure they're okay. And apparently, they felt this earthquake all the way up to Boston.
Wow. Yeah, going up
Okay.
and down the East Coast. But you talk about bridge inspections going on. There are other things that you really want to exercise an abundance of caution right now to make sure that there is no damage, so that you don't wind up having this compound into a different issue because you didn't inspect the rail lines or the different things within buildings and the structure there.
And police are saying, listen, don't call them unless it's a true
Emergency.
emergency. Check on your family, just checked on mom, she's okay. It's, This is unusual for New
Right,
Yorkers.
it really is. It happened at 10:23 this morning, officially a 4.8 earthquake centered in central New Jersey, right around the two-story area. Antoine Lewis is down in the newsroom with all the latest updates as far as what may be happening all around the metro area, particularly when it comes to transportation.
Absolutely, Kurt and Rosanna. Let me bring everybody up to speed. As Kurt just mentioned, it was around 10:23, 4.8 magnitude according to the U.S. Geological Society. Centered within central New Jersey. We're also hearing tooth fairy, like Kurt just mentioned. That, but a couple of other updates. I imagine Rosales text Rosanna to say again, we talk about the delays, 20 minutes as far as New Jersey transit goes. Again, to allow for the inspections of bridges and other areas just to make sure that those are in fact intact. Also want to let you know we're getting information about ground stops being executed at New Liberty International, as well as John F. Kennedy JFK International as well. Again, ground stops there. We're getting more information about all of that. As Rosanna pointed out, we're understanding the AP is reporting that the shock, if you will, or the tremors of the earthquake were felt all the way as far as Boston. My best friend is actually in Boston. I've been trying to text him and haven't been able to get Tommy like that. Just find out what the situation is there. One of my other friends in Piscataway, I just get off the phone with him. He's like my boy, just to make sure that he and his family, they're okay. My family's in Virginia. My mom has checked to see what was going on down there. They're fine. But as Rosanna mentioned, Fabian Levy with the mayor's office is also saying that at 12 o'clock, around noon, in about 45 minutes or so, we're understanding the City Hall is going to be having some sort of update. The mayor, we understand, is being briefed. I myself have reached out to Newark, to the mayor of Newark through his person, his office there, just find out if we can get an update on what's going on with Newark, because we're all still trying to gather ourselves, Rosanna and Kurt. As you all know, again, just to recap, our morning meeting was wrapping up. The managers and the editorial types were in our news director's office. The reporters were working on our stories, getting ready for the day. I was working on a report for our noon show with the very latest of what's going on with the situation in Israel, and that's when we felt the building start to shake. And Bertina's is next to me on the right, Morgan McKay's across from me, and Michelle Ross is actually in the subway now, just to my left. And all of our desks just started shaking, and at first we thought, well, maybe on the studio above us, maybe there's some reverb or something like that. Maybe the custodial staff is pushing one of the big containers, and then it just wouldn't go away. And by this point, then Rosanna's coming around the corner. The morning is still unfolding. Our managers start coming out of the office, and then everybody's like, wait, something really is going on. But as we're understanding right now, no injuries have reported. We saw that gentleman in Weehawken that he was talking about what he went through. And Rosanna, your building manager, checked in with you. He's fine. The people in my building in Harlem, everyone's okay. We're still trying to monitor to make sure that everyone is safe. But if anyone has a question,
Okay, after consulting with the now emergency team, we have been cleared. Hold on. Are they going to go to the trip still? Just a message from the school. Hold on. We have been. Come on, what the hell they got to?
We have it covered. We will be on top of it. We're going to send things now back
I hope
upstairs to you.
Great, thank you so much.
Where
And
the
the other
message
thing
went
parents
to?
are worried about right now, their kids are in school. So they are getting emails. Check your emails, because most of the schools are saying what Max, our producer, got from his kid's school. All students are safe. The earthquake that happened in New York, New Jersey, a few minutes ago, no need to pick up your child early. Have a great day. So this is from one school in New Jersey, PS 144. But there are lots of emails going out to lots of parents right now. Check your emails. No need to run to school to pick up your kid.
Yeah, and that seems to be the sentiment overall, whether it's the schools or businesses, that everything is fine. As we said, and you heard Antoine mention it, there's some stoppages, ground stoppages at the airports. They're checking out rail lines, but all of this done just to make sure that everything is okay and that there's no structural damage. So far, we've heard no reports of any damage anywhere, no reports of injuries or anything. And so that's the good news here. And I think, again, once again, this is just one of those situations where hopefully it will just go back to remember where you were on April 5th, 2024, when they had the earthquake.
I'll tell you what, three. How are the airports? Are they on time?
You just said they had ground stoppage.
They ground stop.
Yeah,
Because,
so-
any excuse to stop things and delay and cancel at the airports these days, right?
Yeah, and also you want to make sure, I guess, I'm not an airplane engineer,
Yeah.
but maybe some of those planes that were on the ground weren't damaged while it was happening before they take off. That's the only thing.
And I'm not a scientist. Does this have anything to do with the eclipse?
Well, I don't know. I'm not a scientist either, but we've had eclipses before.
It got to do with something.
But you know,
Something is going on. Why all this stuff is going on all around the world?
I've got no idea.
Crazy. Okay. And you know what? They're getting
We
very
was having
excited.
so much
Yankees Stadium in
rain
the Bronx
the other
because
day,
it's the home
and then
opener
starts
for the
snowing in some
Yankees.
states.
We don't want
States.
anything to
New Jersey
stop the
started having
Yankees.
snow.
They're on a roll so far. They're doing well, right,
There's a
Tina?
whole bunch of weird stuff going on.
Yes, Rosanna and Kirk, these Yankees want to continue their
Snow
6-1
should be
record
over
as they
with.
play the Blue
Why
Jays
is it
today in
still
their home
snowing?
opener. But instead of talking about Juan Soto maybe hitting his first home run as a Yankee in Yankee Stadium, we are talking about the earthquake that happened here, and a lot of people felt here on the infield during batting practice, which, as you've been reporting, was around 10:23 to 10:25 a.m. I have been talking to several players. The players have not felt the earthquake. Now, I spoke
They
to
have not
Yankees closer
felt
Clay
it.
Holmes, and a bunch of the pitchers, they were coming out inside, they were coming back to the dugout and into the clubhouse from the outfield. They were all talking about it. They did not feel the earthquake. They said, though, that yes, they had their cell phones with them, their wives were all calling them, and that their wives had felt it. Now, keep in mind, a lot of these players are warming up, they're running, they're stretching, so maybe it makes sense because they were in motion, but very interesting, Rosanna. And Clay told me not to quote him, but we were talking, Holmes and I were talking about what happened. I was filling him in what we were talking about here. He says, isn't it true that earthly things happen when there's a solar eclipse that's supposed to come up? Things happen with a gravitational pull and there's earthquakes. So he brought that up as well, Rosanna. So it's just something to think about why this has happened on a Friday morning ahead of the solar eclipse on Monday. I also spoke to Yankees infielder Oswaldo Cabrera. He says he always shakes before a home opener. This is a big day today, but he said he was running and stretching in the infield. He was going after ground balls, didn't feel anything, and that's the word from the clubhouse as well. The players have not felt the earthquake, but I have talked to several reporters. They felt it here, they felt it while we were all standing here along the first baseline. Meredith Marakovitz is walking behind me right now. She is the clubhouse reporter for the Yes Network. She felt the ground shaking when she was doing one of her reports. But also, besides Yankee Stadium, and everybody's been watching you and Kurt, Rosanna and Kurt this morning with this, of course, breaking news and report. I've been getting a lot of texts from my family and friends around New Jersey, very close to the epicenter, which has been reportedly in Lebanon, between Lebanon and Tewksbury, from Cedar Knolls, New Jersey. Lisa Tajiri Clark tells me that everything was shaking. It was very intense. Things were falling off the counter. And also in Denville, New Jersey, this is from Christina Thompson, everything started shaking. It sounded like the air conditioner unit on the roof was about to blow. Everyone ran out onto the street. She owns a shop on Broadway in Denville. It was very scary. It lasted what felt like a minute. So those are two reports from family and friends in Cedar Knolls, New Jersey, in Denville, New Jersey. Also hearing in Alpine at the golf club there, the Alpine Country Club. Very shaky, very strong. It was shaking. We all felt it here. So that's what's going on from the New Jersey side of things, as well as what we felt here in the Bronx. But we're starting to see all the fans moving in now. The gates opened here at 11 a.m. and baseball will go on. And hopefully everyone will get through some of the traffic because a lot of people do have to travel over many bridges here in New York to get to Yankee Stadium. But first pitch is not until 1:05 p.m. So Kurt, Rosanna, that's the latest from here. I'll keep you updated, and we'll have some baseball to talk about as well when we come up on the noon in just a little bit.
All right, thanks a lot, Tina. You know, that's pretty typical. Obviously, the closer you're on the epicenter, the more you're going to feel. It sounds as though her friends were saying it was stronger. Some things fell off the counter, which is the first time you've heard that, but they were right near the epicenter. But you also heard that a lot of the baseball players didn't feel it at all, and that's also typical with an earthquake. A lot of times when you're outside, you don't feel it. You can be in a car driving, and you don't feel it, or you at least don't notice it because of the other rumbles. When you're inside, the walls shake, the floors shake. Those things exacerbate the actual vibrations of the earthquake itself. And so people tend to feel it a lot more indoors than they do when they're outside.
We heard it. I mean, I thought maybe like our building was going to explode. I was like, is that a heater? I know I've never felt like the train underneath our building before.
Right.
But it was very, very unusual.
And for quite a bit, yeah.
It lasted for a while.
All right, joining us right now, we've got Assistant Professor of Engineering at Fordham, Stephen Holler. Professor Holler, thank you for joining us, first of all. We appreciate it. What insight can you give us that you've been watching that we haven't shared with people that they might not know about what happened?
Honestly, I didn't feel it. You were just talking about driving. I'm actually been driving into campus,
You know,
than that.
no, I was going to say, one of the things is we've seen them, the U.S. Geological Survey, who measures the earthquake scores, go from 4.8 down to 4.7, back up to 4.8. They say this is a significant earthquake, but not a severe earthquake. But can you explain to us the difference between a 4.7 to 4.8? Because every tenth of a degree matters, right? As far as measurements.
Sure. Oh, sure. They do. The scale um, is logarithmic, so that every single one that you go up is a factor of 10 in cost. And so, I mean, because of the way the scale goes, a difference of point 0.3 is a factor of 2. So those point numbers actually mean something. So the difference between, 4.8 and a
Hello.
4.5 is actually a factor of 2, even though it doesn't seem that way. And so even those little changes mean something. So, but this was a sizable earthquake, but it's not something that I would be super concerned about.
Okay, so just so you know, the governor is going to have a press conference at 11:30. We'll bring it to you right away. Professor, I was wondering, I mean, we have a big eclipse happening on Monday.
That's so long.
Is there any tie-in to this?
No,
Okay.
absolutely not. We tend to see things that way, right? That some of these events happen, close together, and we make connections that just aren't there. No, it's not. The eclipse isn't any way related to this earthquake.
All right, are you still going to work?
I am still going to work. I can assure you, I just came off the George Washington Bridge. It is still standing, and it is functioning well.
And they're letting you go over the bridge, right? Because we're hearing that they are looking at certain bridges to make sure that they're safe for transportation.
No, the George Washington appears to be safe. I just crossed it, and everything was normal. I mean, including the amount of traffic.
Hey, in the words of the British, stay calm and carry on, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. This was an event, but it's not the end of the world.
All right. Thank you so much, Assistant Professor of
Thank you.
Engineering and Technology at Fordham University.
Okay, so listen, we know the mayor's going to talk at 12 o'clock. I had gotten one text that the governor was going to talk at 11:30. Somebody said, no, it's 12:30. We're here. Whoever comes out first, we're going to bring it to you right away. The very latest information. What we know so far, though, is thank goodness there's no major impact in our area. No one's gotten hurt. And it's
Okay.
shaking up intrepid New Yorkers who we're used to just about anything.
But not used to earthquakes of 4.8
That's true.
on the Richter scale. Let's check in with Jody Goldberg. Where's Jody, actually?
Long Island.
Long Island. Jody, what's going on out there?
Kurt and Rosanna, let's update you in Long Island. We're here in Comac. I am extremely disappointed. As a matter of fact, disappointment is an understatement because I, like so many people, I was in the car driving to meet my photographer, Jimmy McLaughlin, and I didn't feel it. A bunch of people I spoke with did. They explained the same thing we've been going over this morning about kind of a truck underneath them. One woman said she was in Walmart. She didn't imagine a railroad underneath her tracks. Except that's what it felt like. It felt like a truck going underneath. We actually spoke with one person who said it was like Hawaii. That's where he's from.
I was sitting right here.
But so many people,
I was holding onto the table. I was like, Jesus, help me.
I felt people were reaching out to me from Oceanside on the south shore of Nassau County out east of everyone around here.
Nothing fell.
Felt it, and it was definitely something completely different than what we're used to. Take a listen to this sound. This is who I mentioned. He's from Hawaii, and he left his hotel room after feeling it. He was on the 4th floor.
I was at a hotel in Brentwood, and we were laying in bed watching TV, and the whole room started shaking and swirling, and the TV was moving, and I immediately jumped out of the bed and hopped in my car and came here to get some food just in case.
Was it great? What went through your mind?
Well, I'm kind of used to it. I'm from Hawaii. We have earthquakes all the time, so. But the wife she was scared. She almost started crying.
So what to do if you have an earthquake? What are you supposed to do? You gotta learn all this stuff. You know you're supposed to stay inside. What are you supposed to do? Building falling? Can't stay inside.
We will bring you the latest. For now, we're in Comac, Rosanna, and Kurt, let's send it back to you.
Also depends on where you're from. The
As if
Minnesota
you're watching me
Wild,
on Facebook.
no big deal, but she was nervous and crying.
Well,
She was very
It's what
depressed.
you're used to.
click on the link.
Anything in
That's
life.
all.
My friend Zelda, who's in Quag, she's a little nervous. She said everything was shaking in Quag. I have another friend.
Quag? Where is Quag?
They are stopped. They're waiting for, I guess,
For clearance.
clearance
Yeah.
to take off. But right now, they are stopped on the tarmac.
And I think it's fair to say, once again, we had a young man from Hawaii saying it was no big deal. And I've been here saying, I've been in California. This is not a major earthquake. The numbers have said, U.S. Geological Survey, it's a significant but not severe earthquake. But I think it's okay for people to have been nervous. And for people to go, I don't feel comfortable right now. Because if you're not used to this, then you've got a right to be nervous. And you've got a right to ask questions about, should I leave the building? What about aftershocks? These kind of questions, I think, are totally natural for people. But for those of us that have experienced before, again, we can't predict earthquakes, but having gone through them before, you go, okay, I don't think there's anything to worry about, but that's just my speculation here, having gone through before. Nick Gregory talked about the aftershocks, usually not nearly as severe. But again, if you're worried about it, I think that's a totally natural and comfortable feeling.
Well, Manhattan especially is a borough of high-rises. And so a lot of my friends were texting me, do you leave your high-rise and go outside? I don't know.
No is the answer. You don't want to leave the high. Now, see, okay, and this is where...
Don't leave your building and go outside. But if you're in a high rise in the building and the building will fall down,
You don't want to be going down the staircase. You don't want to definitely don't get in the elevator. But
you want to be
if
outside.
an aftershock happens and you're in a residential home, then it's okay to get outside because you want to be out in the clear.
Don't you have to go like the frame of the doorway
You
or
can do that if it's a
something?
major earthquake, But if you're just
That's some
nervous,
crazy.
it's okay to run outside if you're in a residential place because you can get outside like that. If you're in a building in a high rise, you're not going to have time to get outside from the 5th floor, 15th floor, 25th floor. You're going to get caught somewhere in between, which is why you don't want people to run. It's not as much a safety issue as far as the earthquake goes. It's a safety issue as far a lot of people trying to get out of a building at one time, as opposed to when you're in residence, it's just you and maybe your family and the dogs. You can rush outside. But with these aftershocks, they shouldn't be as severe, and everybody sat through this last one and saw that it wasn't that big a deal. So that would be the recommendation.
Well,
Just
fingers
stay pressed.
crossed.
But I get it when people are nervous.
Yeah, so we're waiting to hear from the mayor, who says 12 o'clock, and the governor, who, I don't know, I've gotten conflicting reports, 11:30, 12:30. Hochul now is 12:30.
Okay, it is 11:30 right now, and it's right about an hour and 7 minutes after the earthquake was felt. Antoine Lewis is here in the newsroom to catch us up to date as to what everybody else has been talking about and what's going on and what we can expect here in the foreseeable future. Antoine.
I got it all for you. Good morning, everybody. Just to bring you up to speed, if you are just tuning in to us, a 4.8 magnitude quake was felt in the tri-state area, particularly here in New York. Now, from what the U.S. Geological Survey is reporting, it was centered somewhere in central New Jersey, possibly Lebanon, New Jersey, which is west of New York City, about 45 minutes or so from what the Yahoo and the AP are both reporting. Now, let me bring you up to speed about some information we got in regards to what Rosanna just mentioned about your friend being stuck on the ground at Newark Liberty International. That is absolutely correct, because the ground stoppage is now in effect at Newark as well as at JFK. We've checked in with the MTA. Our colleagues back in the back of the room chatted them, also monitoring social media. As far as the MTA, there have been no stoppages as far as interruptions to service that we have seen so far, but we're staying on top of that. New Jersey Transit is reporting that there are delays in 20 minutes in each direction, in both directions. This is to allow for bridge inspections, again, following what we experience now for about an hour and 8 minutes that we've been dealing with. Just to give you some perspective inside in the newsroom, if you're just tuning in, at the time that this happened, we were still going about the day, the morning meeting with our managers, with our bosses. They were wrapping up. This is where the story assignments are given out. They were meeting in our news director's office, and we, the reporters, were working on our stories. I was working on my assignment for our new newscast when we just felt the building trembling. We didn't know what was going on. Stephanie Bertini sits to my right. Morgan sits across from me. Michelle Ross is over to my left. And we just at first thought, okay, a few seconds, it's shaking. And then it wouldn't stop shaking. And then that's when we started noticing something's not right. Chris Welch walks from his desk like, hey, are you feeling that? And at this point, out of our news director's office, the news director comes, our assistant news work. Everybody, all the producers are walking out, and we all had these looks on our faces. Rosanna comes around the corner because her pictures were trembling and falling off the wall, and we were like, what's going on with that? So a lot of information that we didn't know that we're still trying to find out about. But as Kurt just mentioned, if you are concerned about anything, all of the officials, whether in New Jersey, whether here in New York, are saying, do not call 911 for that. If you have a question about that, you want to tune into us, you want to check your social media outlets, but they're asking.
Okay, somebody already and
Council meeting. We want to see the expressions on their face. Everybody's, what in the world's going on? I don't see a whole lot of shaking.
Just some vibrations there that we are taking a look at. I did see some movement, not extreme as we were looking at, but you see a little bit of that.
Compare that, though, to the video out of the Taiwan television station that was on when that 7.8 hit. I mean, look at the difference. Look at the magnitude of difference. But that is interesting. I wonder what they were thinking about when that hit.
Of course. I mean, that was the big question. And, Doctor, we were talking to our Dan Rice, who said he got out of his house because he was so concerned. I mean, is that what you would suggest people do?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the last question to go out.
Yeah, if you're inside a house or a building and you feel shaking, I mean, what would you advise people to do?
The same thing that I was being trained since I was raised in Greece in a high tectonic active area is to stay calm, stay far away from windows because they break, far away from walls because they also break, and stay under a table close to one of the four legs of the table, not at the center of the table, always at the edge.
so stay under the table.
And
You guys hear that? He said go under the table.
of the table, so to be protected from any heavy object that may fall on you.
God is shaking
We should
earth.
run. We should,
This is on
wait.
live, CBS
And
live on
depending
Facebook.
on the situation, some people they run, that is true, but most of the people they get injured because you cannot run when the ground shakes.
That's right. That's right.
Doctor, this is such good information. We also have some video from Astoria, Queens. Someone captured the shaking inside their apartment, and we saw a bar part, really shaking as the tremors were being felt throughout the city. Of course, as we take a look at it here,
That's what I felt, yeah.
it's interesting because
Everything
some
was
people were
shaking.
saying it felt like a train was going by. When you were talking to Maurice Dubois, wasn't he saying he thought a train was going by, but he doesn't have a train line right next to his place? So there you go. I mean, I think that is a real... I mean, that's it. That's what we were feeling. That shaking, that vibration. It didn't last long, but we all knew something wrong was going on, yes.
It is hard to capture video. I was in an earthquake in San Diego once, and I thought, well, the best place to show it, and it lasted a long time, went to the pool, and you could see there were waves in the pool. So it's interesting how it would manifest. That was pretty smart to just get a picture of that and to hear that. And that also kind of reinforces this 20-second duration.
Certainly. Let's give some transit updates now for you. Air trains at Newark and JFK, they are suspended until all of the inspections are completed. And the MTA is checking all bridges and tunnels for any damage. The NYPD chief of transit says there are currently no reports of any damage or service disruptions in the NYC transit system. They continue to, of course, survey all the lines and the stations. And, of course, we will keep you updated on any of the reports we're receiving from the MTA.
I mean, they do have to check all that stuff. But, I mean, they've got, I hope they're checking that's a big job to get all that stuff checked.
Well, here's what we know from NJ Transit. There are system-wide delays, and this is in all directions as the bridges are being inspected. Newark Light Rail Service and Riverline Light Rail Service both suspended system-wide due to track inspections.
Make sure you have food in your stomach.
To the doctor,
Okay.
and we were showing those pictures of just that one little
Be
crack
ready
in
for
the wall.
anything.
And so you can
Devil's on the
understand
rampage,
how they're
child.
going to have to take every precaution to make sure that all the lines are safe, that everything is secure. There it is. And we've heard a number of reports of people seeing this, and you think about what that's going to mean for all of these agencies to make sure they're not seeing anything
Jesus is
that was
real.
due
Jesus
to this
doesn't hate us.
4.8
That's a lie
magnitude
from the
earthquake. It was
devil.
felt throughout the tri-state area, and it happened just about 10:20 this morning.
And that homeowner now that's got to be fixed. That's no
Yeah, that's for sure.
That's
You know
a
what's
big
going
crack
on
in
is
our
it's a big
wall.
day at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. They were feeling it there too. And Steve Overmeyer, he is in Yankee Stadium as everybody, the players are out there getting ready. But boy, there was a lot of drama for all of us this morning, Steve.
Yeah, it was really more like a lot of confusion. It was like, did you feel that? No, but there was somebody. There
He's
were
coming
people who were
soon. When
standing
Jesus
next to
comes,
one
they will
another.
see.
One person actually felt the tremor,
Ah,
and then 5
the
feet
show
away,
is
the
don't
next person
extend it.
didn't feel the tremor. So
Nobody know when
that was a little
Jesus
weird.
coming, but
Yes,
hey.
now the stadium is starting to fill up with fans as they're getting ready for the 105 home opener here at Yankee Stadium. Talking with a couple of the Toronto Blue Jays, they said that they felt it in the clubhouse, but they thought that it was just a train going overhead. They had no idea. But then, talking with Vladimir Guerrero Jr., one of the players with the Blue Jays, said he was born in the Dominican and they had earthquakes there all the time, so it was not uncommon. He said he didn't feel hardly anything, but at the same time, he likely wouldn't feel a 4.6. But still, he did recount one
We
of
get earthquakes here in WNC near the mountains a lot. They are usually small. Sometimes you won't have a clue it happened. You'll be okay, relax.
the stairs, and they had to take a series of ladders to get out of the building. So he knows how dangerous an earthquake can be. That obviously was not the danger that we saw here at
Okay.
Yankee Stadium. In fact, in talking with one of the coaches and the players, it was a mixed bag as to who felt it or not. There were some people that said that they felt it inside. What's the general feeling when you there was an earthquake?
I not feel nothing. Just my teammate told me. I was in the gym with my prep and I don't feel nothing.
I don't feel nothing. What do you mean you don't feel nothing?
Maybe that's not a dream. That's from the dream, but thank God everybody's good right now.
Let's keep praying, Jesus. Let's keep praying.
Do you feel like this is this an omen at all for the season to come?
Maybe.
What do you think it's what's the best one?
I don't know. But it's happening every year. Good thing it's not nobody hurt.
Have you ever been to the earthquake?
Yeah, in the art.
Yeah,
It's almost every month in the art. So no, but it's normal for us.
Well, what's the scary experience you had with the earthquake? How does it
I had it one time with my dad playing 2011 with Oreo. I remember we got the 10th floor. We have to take the ladders because we can't take the elevator. So yeah.
Okay, that was Vladimir Guerrero Jr. talking about his experience that he's had in the past. But yes, some of the Yankees, on the Yankees side of things, it was a little bit of a mixed bag as to who actually felt it or not. Let's take a listen to what some of the Yankees had to say about it.
I felt something. I thought, right? I'm glad to hear it because I know that I'm not going crazy, but I felt something. I was standing at second base, just waiting for the guys to come out in the outfield, do some work, but I did feel something, so it's just good to know.
We're taking BP under this.
No, they didn't come out. They didn't come out today, so but I did feel something. Thanks for letting me know.
Some of the guys said it felt like there was a train going overhead.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it felt similar to that. I was looking around. I think Trevino made eye contact with me.
The question is why?
So what's happening too? So I'm curious to go inside and
In
find out a little more.
Pennsylvania,
So on the field, it wasn't felt. You know if any of the guys in the clubhouse talked about it?
First time I hear about it, so I think nobody feel it. Inside of that field, I don't know. Nobody feel it.
All right, so that's kind of feeling out here. It's not dampen the spirits. It's not changed.
Look, everyone's going to the game, so we have to check in on Brooklyn too. There's the Lincoln Tunnel, excuse me. Those are the inbound delays there right now. It looks like they did reopen it. They just said they're going to inspect it really quick, but you do have a 20-minute delay. system-wide all around. But from what I'm seeing, Rosanna and Kurt, it's just business as usual across the area on these cameras.
Jen, are you there?
Back to Inez Rosales, but we got to talk
Okay.
to the governor. Governor Hochul holding a press conference. We need to know the information that she has to say. Let's listen in.
State of New York and indeed the East Coast. We're taking this extremely seriously, and here's why. There is always the possibility of aftershocks, and I'll get to that in a moment, but we have not felt the magnitude of an earthquake of this level since about 2011. Actually, I was in Washington, D.C. at the time, and my apartment when I was in Congress was severely damaged. We felt those effects all the way up to Buffalo, New York. So these are wide-scale possibilities. This is
Felt it further than Buffalo, New York. Felt it in Connecticut,
so I immediately directed my emergency management
to
team
Boston.
the second we
They
received
said,
word of this to start doing damage assessments, any life in danger, and finding out whether there's any bridges or tunnels that are compromised. And so that was the first reaction you'll be hearing from the team that is working on that. I also immediately spoke to Governor Phil Murphy to offer any assistance and to find out what is happening in his state, which was the epicenter. Our team was in constant communication with the mayor of New York. We also spoke to the MTA to ensure the integrity, the structural integrity of the subway system, the Port Authority, and I want to announce that right now JFK and Newark airports are on full ground stops to assess any potential for after effects. And we've been in contact with the utility companies to make sure that the gas and electric services continue. I will report that Amtrak and MTA are on full schedule, no disruption there at this time. Been in communication with the White House. They reached out to us. The Deputy of Homeland Security Advisor, who's actually with President Biden right now surveying the damage in Baltimore, called us, and I believe they felt the effects even in Baltimore. So it's been a very unsettling day to say the least. But the White House offered any assistance. Senator Schumer reached out, offered any assistance. So right now, it's most important that we have our structure.
Hello, everybody. Please like up and like.
Surveying our bridges, our roads, any area there could be a fault line that is not easily detectable.
I'm just listening to the
All
noise.
passengers on our rails as well as our commuters are safe. Assessing all state roads, Commissioner Dominguez is taking lead on that, making sure our state roads are safe.
Governor.
Major transmission lines and dams, because you don't always see the effects of a small crack that actually could develop into a real major problem. And we're also encouraging all the municipalities throughout the state of New York to assess for any structural integrity concerns. At this point, heading into an hour and a half after the effects, we've not identified any life-threatening situations, but we are certainly asking our local law enforcement and emergency services teams to be on guard for that as well. But again, we are going to be reviewing all potentially vulnerable infrastructure sites throughout the state of New York that is critically important in the aftermath of an event like this. Now, again, I have a few safety tips because New Yorkers are not accustomed to having earthquakes in our state, and everyone should continue to take this seriously. If there is an aftershock, people are encouraged to drop and to cover and to hold on. Drop to the floor, cover your neck, and hold on to something that is sturdy. Take caution near any damaged buildings. Again, we don't have reports of damaged buildings at this time. It is very early in the assessment process, but if there is an after effect, please stay away from buildings, especially our high rises. If you hear shifting or any noises, unusual noises, leave your home. Go outside. You are safer there than in a building that could be crumbling around you. Inspect your home for damage. Check walls, floors, doors, windows, staircases. And if you see any damage at all, you may need to relocate while the event is going on. Again, check your own gas lines and water lines to make sure that your family is safe. So stay connected and informed. I will say this, especially with all the national news about what happened in Taiwan with that deadly earthquake just this past week. I think there's a high level of anxiety around earthquakes. The magnitude, which Catherine Garcia and Commissioner Bray will explain, that was a 7.4 magnitude in Taiwan. Again, we are 4.8, and they'll explain the difference. But that's why we're going to continue to take this very seriously and make sure that we continue to update all New Yorkers. So Catherine Garcia, our head of state operations, you'll hear from first, and then Commissioner Jackie Bray, head of Homeland Security.
Thank you. Thank you, Governor. I want to reiterate that we have no reports of damage at this time, and that immediately all of the infrastructure infrastructure agencies activated their policies and procedures to deal with this, because while highly unusual in the state of New York, we do actually have fault lines. This was significantly bigger than ones that are typically felt in the state of New York or occur and actually are not felt. That is because earthquakes happen on a logarithmic scale, which means that a 3.0 is 10 times worse than a 2.0. So a 4.0 is 10 times easier than a 5.0. So every one of those makes a significant difference in what you will experience and what the damage could be. In addition, we are also tracking whether or not there's any increase in hospitalizations, as well as whether or not there's any increase in vehicle accidents that has not been reported at this time. Thank you.
Commissioner Briggs? Not much to add about the governor and Director Garcia covered it. I would say we did see an overloading of cell circuits in the New York City area immediately after the event. We've been in touch with AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile. Their networks are clear now and back up and working, and we have opened the state's emergency operations center. We're at a level 3 to monitor impacts and reports that come in. We've seen one gas leak in Rockland County, but other than that, there don't seem yet to be major infrastructure impacts. But we are in touch with the counties. We'll stay in touch with the counties all day. Thank you.
Governor, has there been any contact with the Indian Point facility in Westchester and any concerns there?
That's part of our analysis of all critically important infrastructure. So yes, the communication has gone out, correct? Yeah, we're in constant touch with both that facility and our other facilities. There's no damage reported at Indian Point. We wouldn't expect damage at this time, and we're in touch with Westchester, and we'll stay in touch with Westchester.
Governor, can you just say what you were doing at the time that it hit with what you felt and what was going on?
No surprise to anybody here in the Capitol. I was meeting with my senior team, talking about their late night working on the budget, and we were talking about how we're going to move the budget forward today. So Lily sat in the room next door. People felt different degrees of movement in the room, surprising, and all of a sudden everybody's cell phones start lighting up and describing what it was. So we were literally right here working on the budget and getting a budget done that includes a once-in-a-lifetime housing package may be the only excitement that we expected this week. So this was rather unanticipated. You cannot plan for this. There's no early warnings. There's no weather service that can tell you an earthquake is imminent, and that's why everybody was caught off guard. But fortunately, here in the state of New York, we are masters of disasters. We know how to handle this. From unexpected snowstorm just a couple days ago, everybody's anticipating massive crowds for another celestial event on Monday with the total eclipse pathway going through large parts of our state. So my point is, we're always ready. We have planning in place. All of our teams activate instantaneously, and I feel very comfortable about that. But again, these are emerging situations. It could be over.
No.
So there could be another effect, and we have to be prepared for that and warn New Yorkers to be particularly vigilant in the days following an original earthquake.
Governor, I assume your team has analyzed.
Okay, y'all are asking a bunch of foolish questions.
What did they show? What should we anticipate?
Commissioner Bray, the former head of one of the heads of the National Weather Service, is this something you can predict?
No, we don't
predictors.
We don't predict. The aftershocks aren't predictable, and so we'll see. We obviously will monitor USGS's information, but we're not looking at, these aren't forecastable events.
One more on the ground stop at JFK and the airports. Is there a timeline for how that gets?
We just spoke to them. Do they have a timeline on that?
We don't have a timeline yet. What they're doing is really confirming that the air traffic control towers are safe to operate in. So as soon as we know, we'll make sure that that's public information.
Which airports were those again?
JFK and Newark.
Not LaGuardia.
Not LaGuardia.
Why not LaGuardia?
Why not LaGuardia? Because they've redone they have a more recent, let Catherine say.
We're getting more information, but we suspect it is because they were renovated more recently and meet higher standards. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Listen, need to judge.
You are listening, or we're listening to Governor Hochul let us know that everything is okay and and as she mentioned, you know, this is unusual for New Yorkers to feel a 4.8, but we're very, very lucky. There seems to be no structural damage.
No injuries
No
reported so
injuries.
far.
Yes.
Yeah.
The airports look like they're back at, there was some full stoppage at one point.
Right, for both Newark and JFK, and you heard the governor and her spokespeople say that LaGuardia never stopped.
Right.
But they believe it's because they've been renovated more recently. They haven't confirmed that. But, you know, it's one of those things. They had a ground stoppage at the two airports. Antoine Lewis is with us down there in the newsroom to really catch us up to date as to what's going on, not only with the airports, but everywhere else. Antoine.
And by the way, we're just about 8 minutes away from hearing from the mayor of New York City, who, before he even said a word, is getting a lot of criticism because they felt that he should have come out sooner to talk about what was happening in New York City. All right, Antoine, what are you hearing?
Well, we're still trying to get more information out that we do have a crew that's going to be at City Hall at noon to very well ask and look into that information, Rosanna and Kurt. But let me just recap and bring everybody up to speed also as you did with what the governor was saying. This just in, also at 11:05, Amtrak actually initiated track inspection protocols as well as speed restrictions in place. This to allow the inspection of the tracks post the earthquake again, which happened at 10:23. So that information coming in. Also, the governor did point out ground stops have been lifted. We can say that we had that information as well here in the newsroom at both Newark Liberty International as well as JFK. Governor Hochul also is saying that there have been no life-threatening injuries reported. She's been in touch with New Jersey as well, offering assistance there. The governor also again encouraging people to stay inside, leave the house if you feel in wake of an aftershock or something. If your house, as she mentioned, trembles or you heard some sort of noise, then you are to get out of that. But if you're in a building, then stay inside for sure, like that. Now, as far as it goes in regards to vulnerable infrastructures, the governor did say that all vulnerable infrastructures in the state of New York would be inspected. She did say engineers were going there. They're looking for things like cracks. The dams will be checking. New York State dams, all of these types of vulnerable infrastructures, facilities, buildings are going to be looked at in that regard. I'm going to send things back to you because we know we have to keep our eye on what's happening at City Hall. That's the very latest here. Again, the governor said she checked in with the MTA. It sounds like everything is moving well there. And we understand, as Inez pointed out, that it's the New York side where there may be some delays, which actually still they may be in effect, or they may have been going on as far as traffic moving into that. But again, on the Jersey side, that appears to be okay. That's the very latest from where we are in the newsroom. We're still on top of it here. We'll send things then back upstairs to the 5th floor.
Thanks so much, Antoine. So the other thing that was kind of interesting that the governor said was, you know, they can't predict aftershocks, right? But if there is an aftershock, you know, to make sure you get on the ground and hold on something sturdy, a sturdy piece of furniture. But right now, I mean, there's no
go
way to
under
predict
the
that.
table.
It's just like there was no way to predict the earthquake.
Right.
You don't know. You know, I think one
But stay close to the leg.
that we hadn't shared, that the governor shared, that reminds people that live, particularly in residences, is to go out and check the gas line. Because that is one thing that can happen sometimes. You know, a lot of times the meters, modern meters, will kick off because of an earthquake to protect it in case the gas line ruptures. But if you're in a home in an individual building, obviously not in a high rise because your superintendent will do it there, you should probably go out and check your gas line outside just to make sure that there's no structural damage there. And most times in an earthquake this size,
Hi, Jojo.
check just to be safe.
All right, listen, what is going on? Because we heard there was some tunnels closed at one point, maybe some of the airports were closed. Inez Rosales has her eye on everything. What's the latest, Inez?
That's right. So yes, we've had a lot of closures going on, a lot of inspections going on. The Holland Tunnel, that was temporarily closed in each direction for inspections. I'm hearing that's reopened. It's the Lincoln Tunnel now. These are temporary closures, not affecting travel too much. And you can see even Brooklyn, the Gowan.
Just had an earthquake.
As usual around there.
But they said the earthquake happened in New Jersey.
I'm looking at the FAA
But we felt it over here.
the ground stop on arrival.
New Jersey is about 2 hours or so away from me.
Lifted their stops. The air train.
We felt it over here in Connecticut.
They just resumed service. Now, Newark, I'm hearing, that's going to take a little bit longer.
About, yeah, you could say an hour and a half, 2 hours.
And with mass transit, we've had a few things going on, not too much. There's a
4.8.
And you can see it, business as usual, everyone's going inbound.
First they had said 4.7, but they changed it to 4.8.
As far as
magnitude.
transit, Antoine mentioned Amtrak. They are doing some inspections around the northeast
Some
corridor
listening to the
around there, so
news.
that's just for safety. You could have some delays. 20-minute delay for the same reason. New Jersey Transit system-wide. That's everyone affected. Newark Light Rail. That's been suspended. This is all earthquake related, of course, and we're looking out for details and seeing
Listening
any
for
structural damage that has
instructions
been
to see
reported.
what to do.
River Line. Now that's not completely suspended. Part of that is
Because even
suspended,
though
but
we
I'm
know
looking at
all
the
these
MTA
stuff now, we
website.
don't pay
As Governor
attention
Hochul mentioned, everything's
to
okay with that. Long Island
what we're
Rail Yard,
supposed to
pretty much
do
the entire systems on that side is okay. And
when
just
we
take a
need
look at
to.
the LIA there.
You
Everyone's
just say,
struggling.
okay,
We
so
have
the,
delays that are
okay, I don't want to
pushing
listen to,
crossings that
yes,
could be dangerous
I
in New
listen to the
Jersey.
news every day. I
Everyone's
want to
struggling,
know
but nothing's canceled.
what's going
10-minute
on
delays heading towards the Deegan. So the game begins what, in an hour or so? So everyone's heading
around
to where they need to go, back to business as usual.
my country here, around the world, everywhere. Yes, it's bad news, but hey, if you don't listen to it, you will know what the hell going on. You want to hear from a third party? No, listen to the news yourself, then you get the news for yourself.
Bennington, who's a professor of geology
Okay.
at Hofstra. And first of all, Professor, you understand, I'm sure, that we may have to jump off if the mayor comes up to the podium. But in the meantime, just the US
Jojo, are you still here?
says this was a significant earthquake, but not a severe one.
Let me know if
Can
you're still here.
explain
Did you
people
speak to
where
Sharon?
this one is a 4.8 here in the New York area?
I'm trying to get in touch with her, but my phone won't allow me to get into Messenger. She called me a couple times on Messenger, but I can't get into Messenger.
We have something
Let's
to talk
see.
about, but there doesn't seem to have been a lot of damage
Open
done.
Messenger.
A 4.7 is typical for a large
Let me know if you're still there
earthquake in our
first
part of
before
the
I
world.
proceed.
They come along every 50, 100 years.
Really don't want to talk about it
Unpredictable,
much here, but
as to when or where they're going to happen. There are faults
That's
all
my-
over the Northeast, and as continental drift moves North America westward, that motion is taken up as
that song
bending
again.
or strain in the rocks, and every now and then the rock along a fault jumps, releases some of that strain, and we have an earthquake. And
Are you still here,
fortunately, this one wasn't,
Jojo?
a bit larger, when you
Let
get
me
up
know.
to 5.2, 5.5, then you start to
Yeah.
worry about.
Did you speak to
facades
Sharon?
falling off
Did
of
you hear what
buildings,
happened?
Water main ruptures and
Did you
things
call
like
her?
that.
You have
So,
a number, a personal number?
as I said, I think
'Cause I don't have
we
it.
all got to experience something really cool.
She needs support
but it
right now.
really isn't,
Call her if you have a number.
hasn't done any
There was a
damage.
bad
That is
stuff
great
happened
news
last night
because
too.
Lord knows we've gone
Her
through
daughter?
enough in our area, and people
I
are
think-
still going about their business. Schools are still
So
open
sad,
at this
sad
point.
news. You know what I'm saying?
And, Professor, I just
The devil's
I
a
asked
liar.
one professor
If you have a number,
this
call her
has
ASAP,
nothing to
please.
do with the solar eclipse, right?
No, not a bit.
Okay,
Just pure coincidence. Pure
pure
coincidence.
coincidence. Okay.
One question a lot of people are worried about or concerned about here, Professor, are aftershocks. Obviously you can't predict them, but what should people's expectations be? Should they expect there to be aftershocks, or has this passed through?
She need our support
I would be
ASAP.
surprised. I mean, there will be aftershocks, but they'll probably be so small that you won't even feel them. I mean, the seismometers will detect them, but they won't, they won't be noticeable.
Sort of like what's happened here, because I was looking and I saw that there were 3 earthquakes in the last week in New York before this one. One was 2.1.
There
the
was
other two
3
were
earthquakes.
1.8. So those are things that happen all the time that we really don't feel most of the time, right?
That's correct. The magnitude scale is exponential, so a magnitude 2 earthquake is, many tens of times smaller than a magnitude 4 earthquake. So those little earthquakes, we just don't. Nobody notices them. You can't.
I don't know. I went in on the live she used to be on last night. When I went in, I just heard the end part of it.
And is that normal?
I really don't want to talk about it here, but
It's sort of
it stated they were saying that
in the sense that
her daughter, she posted on her page, got in a car accident,
where in
and
likely to have
DI,
right?
you know the
So
rest of the
there are,
sentence.
seismic zones, but
So if you have a number,
place
call
in the
her.
world is completely immune from
Because
earthquakes,
she was
and
very
there's
sad
really no way
yesterday
to
already.
predict,
The devil is a liar.
when an
She
earthquake
need
is gonna happen in a particular
support
place.
like
So
ASAP.
the earthquake activity
I can't get in
over
touch.
the last week, month, year is not atypical for the
Big
world.
man.
Hey, Professor Bennington,
Damn
please
it.
don't take this the wrong way, but I'm looking at your office. There's a lot of stuff on the shelves there. Did any of that move?
No,
I saw some things, shaking, but nothing moved. The pictures hanging on the wall are still straight. I know at home the cats went into hiding for about an hour and have now emerged. So, this was sort of right on the edge of the amount of shaking that would begin
If
to
anybody
do
listening to
damage.
my voice know her number, know where she at,
Would you say this one will
and
go in the history
please go
books?
and look
Is
for
this
her.
the biggest we've
I don't
ever
know her
had?
number personally. As I say, she called me
It's big enough that
one
it's
time a
safe to begin
messenger, but my
event,
phone is not letting me in on my
and it,
messenger.
was pretty close
I'm
to New
trying
York
to
City,
see if I
just off in New Jersey
lock
there.
in that
There
information.
was
I'm
an
trying to see if I
earthquake
could get
in
in from
2011
my.
that happened
Well, I'm
down
not
in
sure if she's
Virginia
gonna pick up the
that
phone
people felt on Long Island.
from the
That was a
laptop.
5.8,
It's
but it
gonna
was
let me
considerably
into
farther away.
Messenger.
There was one up in the Plattsburgh area in 2002 that was a 5.1. And again, people felt that. This one, because it was closer, we certainly
And I
felt
saw
it,
she posted
I
on
think,
her
a lot
Facebook
more.
page
Although not
too
everybody
this
felt it.
morning.
I talked to my wife, and the guy that runs our local auto shop didn't notice it at all. So,
Well, that's been typical of what we've heard kind of today, particularly people that are outside, and the phones keep going off with the alerts, but the alerts are nothing new, at least
She
so
didn't
far.
talk to her?
Just reminding people that there was an earthquake. Thank you, Professor Bennington, for joining us right now. Good luck with class.
She took it down.
All
So
right.
now she took it
I
down.
mean, they're basically saying if you're injured, call 911, but don't call 911 just to say, did we have an earthquake?
Right, unless it's an emergency,
Right.
treat it like normal. If it's an emergency, call 911. If not, you just want information, call 311 or just keep it tuned right here. We are expecting the mayor of New York City, Eric Adams, to have a press conference any moment now. It's scheduled for noon. We're just at 12:03 right now, so it could happen at any moment.
We just heard from the governor of New York, and she said, thank goodness there has not been any major damage in our area. She talked to the governor of New Jersey to see how they're doing, and everybody seems okay, which is great. Antoine Lewis has been keeping an eye on things for us this morning as well. He's in the newsroom. What do you hear?
Well, just to piggyback off of what you just said, no injuries reported from what we're gathering also as well. And just to recap what the governor did say in her news conference, the ground stops have been lifted at Newark Liberty International as well as JFK. So that's information there. As far as the air train goes, we understand that they are using shuttle buses at Newark Liberty International, but the air train service, as we understand it, is back up and running at JFK. The governor said that engineers are assessing state roads, transmission lines, as well as dams, just for any possibilities of any damage that may have happened. Since the earthquake hit, 10:23 this morning, 4.8, centered in central New Jersey, somewhere possibly around the central area there. Lebanon is what we're hearing, is what the AP is actually reporting. Now, all vulnerable infrastructure will be checked for safety. Again, if you are experiencing any sort of noise in your home, then you are encouraged to go outside then. Otherwise, no, stay inside. As Chris has been saying all morning, Rosanna as well, inside right now remains to be the safe, as was anticipating possibly, as the professor just mentioned, some sort of aftershocks to happen later on. Now, the governor did mention that engineers are also going to be out inspecting and also offering assistance to any area that might be needing that. She said she has been in touch with the mayor. There was some confusion about the times.
Okay.
As you know, Kurt,
Text her or something.
the times they try to coordinate it. So if the mayor says 12 o'clock,
And I said she had put up this stuff on her page, but I seen her she take it down.
There may have been some of that.
She had put up the daughter picture on her page.
The mayor, but nonetheless, that is the very latest information. Inez has been covering the tunnels. 11:05 Amtrak initiated track inspection protocols. Initiated restrictions, putting those in place to make sure that the engineers, the inspectors that are actually looking at the tracks are being able to do so safely.
Headache in
And
this spot.
that is the very latest that we have here. We're going to send things now back up as we keep our eyes on City Hall and wait to hear from the mayor. But if you need to come back to us, we got all the information down on the third floor. Back upstairs to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Antoine. We're expecting the mayor to speak any moment. It was scheduled for noon. It's just after 12:06 right now. So as soon as Mayor Eric Adams talks, we will bring you his press conference live. But right now, let's check in with Colonel Callahan, Colonel Patrick Callahan of the New Jersey State Police. And thank you for joining us, first of all, Colonel. What can you tell us about this? We heard it was centered right around the New Jersey, central New Jersey area. Right around Lebanon, New Jersey. Thank you very much.
Lebanon's in Hunterdon County, which I live up in Warren County, so it's pretty close to my residence. I was in Trenton at an event when it hit, and it was felt as you reported, felt throughout a good portion of northern and central Jersey.
Have you heard of any injuries or damage around you?
Have not, and we activated our state emergency operations center immediately. I was here within minutes and in constant communication with not only our own governor. I know the president of the United States has spoken to Governor Murphy. We've talked to our partners in New York City, state, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Delaware, and the consensus, although a scary event, no injuries and no damages reported at this juncture.
Well, that's great news, Colonel. I know that you have a lot of trains that go around there. Have you started looking at some of the train tracks to make sure everything is in place?
That's right, Rosanna. Our NJ Transit partners, I think they let us know early on that there would probably be 20-minute delays as they inspected the rails. In the wake of this week's storms, they were dealing with that, with down trees.
My
and
son, they
lines.
had a
We
trip
thought they
today
were in the clear today on a sunny day.
to go up to New Haven.
20-minute delays isn't too bad, but they are
11
inspecting
o'clock. They
all
were
those
supposed to
rails,
leave. They
and I
said
know
they didn't
that
leave, but it's 12 now. I think
the river crossings have been
they were
inspected
waiting
as well,
for.
and traffic is flowing pretty much normally as it does in this region.
I think the district cleared them. They were waiting from.
Everyone's been
Hold
saying,
up,
don't
because I'm
call
live on this
911
phone too.
unless it's an emergency. What
I
are you
think the
telling
district
people in New Jersey?
clear
First of all,
and they
what
went
are
to
you
the
getting?
trip.
Are people calling you,
Fudge.
wondering what happened, or
The
with any
trip.
circumstances that they've
See that they
seen?
still gone on the
Yeah,
trip.
in this role, I'm also the state director
I
of
received
emergency
trip.
management.
Everybody
My
just
phone,
wishing you all the best.
just like our
To keep.
911 call centers,
This is
blew up,
Jonathan,
for
and,
lack of a better word. But our
They
governor
still
also
gone on the
asked
trip.
the same
The
thing. It's
district
really not an
cleared them, so they
emergency.
gone on the
If you're
trip.
not hurt and the structure hasn't collapsed or been damaged,
Colonel?
we make sure people are in a safe place. But
Colonel, thank you so much for talking with us this morning on Good Day New York. Mayor Eric Adams is about to address New Yorkers and let us know what's happening here. Thank you, Colonel.
Thank you.
Let's listen into City Hall right now with Mayor Adams.
Thank you all for joining us today at New York City Emergency Management Headquarters. I'm Fabian Levy, Deputy Mayor for Communications for the City of New York. Earlier this morning, New York City and surrounding regions experienced a 4.8 magnitude earthquake. While we are still assessing the impact of this incident, we currently do not have reports of major impacts at this time. Our teams moved quickly to coordinate across city and state agencies and make sure that New Yorkers were safe. We've brought together key leaders to provide people with more information about the earthquake and ongoing efforts. So we're joined today by Mayor Eric Adams, Chief Advisor to the Mayor Ingrid Lewis-Martin, Chief of Staff Camille Joseph Varlick, Emergency Management Commissioner Zach Iskel, Police Department Commissioner Edward Caban, and senior members of the NYPD leadership, FDNY Commissioner Laura Kavanaugh, Public Schools Chancellor David Banks, Department of Buildings Commissioner Jimmy Otto, Department of Sanitation Commissioner Jessica Tisch, Department of Transportation Commissioner Yadanis Rodriguez, Department of Environmental Protection Commissioner Rick Agarwal, Mayor's Office of Immigrant Affairs Commissioner Manny Castro, Housing Preservation and Development Commissioner Adolfo Carrion, Mayor's Office of Community Affairs Commissioner Fred Kreisman, New York City Health and Hospital Senior Vice President and Chief Quality Officer Dr. Eric Way, NYCHA MTA CEO General Lieber, Con Ed President Matt Ketschke. So first I'd like to introduce Mayor Adams.
Thanks so much, Dan Levy, and I'm sure there are many questions that need to be answered. All of us felt in some way or another the earthquake that hit our city around 10:23 a.m. We felt the impact of this 4.7 magnitude
Keep getting a
earthquake. The
headache.
epicenter was in Lebanon, New Jersey, about 50 miles from New York City. And as you know, this is a developing situation where you're always concerned about aftershocks after an earthquake. But New Yorkers should go about their normal day. First responders are working to make sure the city's safe. And one thing we do so well in our city is bring together all of the agencies that are involved and our partners and other entities. Everything from the MTA to the Department of Buildings, the parents who are concerned about their school children. Chancellor Banks will be here to report on that. But we say over and over again, the safest place for our students, we believe, will continue to be in school. At this point, we do not have any reports of major impacts to our infrastructure or injuries. But of course, we're still assessing the situation and we'll continue to update the public. We're in touch with the White House, the governor's office, and local elected officials. And I encourage New Yorkers to check on their loved ones to make sure that they are fine, not only from the infrastructure damage, but this could be a traumatic moment for individuals going through an earthquake. And if you feel an aftershock, drop to the floor, cover your head and neck, and take cover under a solid piece of furniture next to an interior wall or in a doorway. And so I want to thank the emergency staff and first responders for their work to keep New Yorkers safe. Earthquakes don't happen every day in New York. So this can be extremely traumatic. The number of texts, calls, and inquiries that people sent out to not only our administration but to family members checking on them. We know how this can impact you. But we're ready for the unexpected. This is New York City, and we respond accordingly. We will continue to update New Yorkers as we get more information. I will now turn it over to Commissioner Isco.
Thank you, sir.
Excuse me.
Thank you all so much for being here today. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you to my colleagues for their quick and speedy response to this. I'm pleased to report that there are currently no major impacts or safety events related to this earthquake. We're asking all New Yorkers to call 311 to report
God,
damage.
this young lady has so much pimples on her face,
issues
huh?
that you're having. Also,
We
if
be
you have
complaining
any
about the
need for
simplest stuff.
disaster
Look at this young
assistance,
lady here.
due to
Watch her.
damage or anything like that,
Devil
please call
survivor.
311. That is the best place to
Oh,
to
so much
refer
stuff
those
bumps.
needs. If you have a life safety issue,
So beautiful, but
please use and
so much
call
bumps.
911
Everybody born different, you
immediately,
see.
but preserve 911 for those life safety events. The team acted immediately. We convened
For
a
the
meeting of
do
our
lashes, do
emergency
hair, do
response teams
nails.
and issued guidance to the public. The likelihood of aftershocks remain low, but we do remain vigilant, and we ask all New Yorkers to remain vigilant as well. We activated our protocols for this.
Not a good look. I mean, not a good look. These people.
City, state, federal, and our utility partners. Public notifications were sent out both by Notify NYC and our wireless emergency alert system. You can hear some of the phone.
Do you have name for?
From that,
My husband does it now, but
as soon as it happened, we convened here at New York City Emergency Management in order to be able to send out
That's sad, isn't it? Or some people have to go through. What happened?
We activated, as soon as we convened here at NYSEM to send out our guidance for what happens during an earthquake, including on the possibility of aftershocks. We contacted our city hall and agency commissioners, as well as all of our
He just
partners
stopped
at the
talking.
federal
It's like,
and state level.
okay, what happened?
That's also
He
included
forgot
all
where he
our
was.
utility partners, our transportation partners at the MTA, Port Authority, and the airports. While there is a low likelihood that there will be aftershocks, we always want to be on the safe side. So if you are outside during an aftershock, please move to an open area away from buildings, trees, and power lines. If you are driving, pull over to a safe location. We're asking people to check in on their relatives, on their loved
Hello.
ones.
Signature 538.
And their other individuals.
Thanks for coming into the live.
This is also an incredible time just to remind
Guys, remember
us
to
all
hit the
make sure
thumbs
we're
up
there.
button.
So if you are a New Yorker, if you're visiting New York, we encourage you to sign up for Notify NYC. This is
Hit the
available
thumbs
in
button,
14
please.
languages, including American Sign Language. Over 1 million subscribers. You can sign up by calling 311. You can call up by downloading the app or by going to nyc.gov/notify. We also encourage people to make sure that they have an emergency kit and to make sure that they know the guidance for earthquakes, which, as the mayor said, to drop, cover, and to get under furniture.
See that? So when there's an earthquake, he said drop, cover your head, your neck, and go under a piece of furniture. Or sturdy furniture like the table. Don't go outside, but if the building is falling, then you go outside. if the building is
Chancellor,
cracked.
I'll turn it over to Chancellor Banks.
I gotta
for
check.
detail on the schools. Thank you.
Make sure I don't see no crack in here, because everything was shaking. Not in the fall, but everything was shaking.
So the earthquake was felt um, across the entire city and across many of our schools across all 5 boroughs. In fact, I was at LaGuardia High
As I was
School
saying, James, his
this
5th grade,
morning
the
when
band cards,
earthquake hit. I
the
did
5th
not
grade
personally
band,
feel it, but many people in the room
they have
felt it.
to go
So
play
first and foremost,
all the
what's
way in
most
New
important to
Haven today.
understand is we want to emphasize that
They
we
said they will
received
leave in
no
11
reports
o'clock.
of any injury
It's
to staff
12:18
or
now. I think they
students.
left now.
That's the most important thing, and safety is
This
our
stuff
top
happened
priority
around
in
10.
ensuring that everyone is safe in our schools. Immediately
She
following
was
the
on
earthquake,
YouTube
our
last
team
night
worked with
when it
MUSC,
happened.
our
Then
schools
I wasn't on the
all across the
live
city,
then, but when I
to the
came on, I heard everybody
We
crying, and I
are
was
in
like,
close and constant
what happened?
communication
Then
with City Hall, the Office of
Good
Emergency
Vibes Ski and the
Management,
rest of them were
School
talking about
Construction
it.
Authority, and other agencies as well. So at this moment,
So it
there's
was
no
like,
indication
she had a
that
picture
any
up
of
on
our
Facebook, but
buildings
it seemed like
were
she took it down.
compromised.
I
Our
don't see it there no
facility
more.
staff at the school construction
Devil's a liar,
authority
man.
are quickly and thoroughly inspecting buildings
If
to
you go back to the
ensure
live last night,
safety.
almost close to the
And
end,
out of an abundance of caution, we've assembled all of our building response teams
I guess she
as
was
well.
when she was on the
So we've
live.
instructed all of our school
She got a
principals
call.
to continue operations and dismissal as normal. We ask the school staff and families to remain calm and to model that
So
for
sad.
all of
I just
our
wanna
students,
cry,
all of
man.
our children. Parents do not need to pick up their child early as a result of today's earthquake. Additionally, all after-school programs will continue.
So you just
as
gotta
planned.
keep her in prayer. I know she
If
mightn't pick up the
conditions
phone now
change,
if you call her,
our
but
schools
text
will
her.
communicate directly with families. We also will post updates on our social media pages, which can be found
All
at
this.
NYC Schools. I want to thank all of our school staff and our
Thank
facility
you,
staff
signature.
for keeping our students safe during times like these.
Yeah, the live from last night, almost close to the end.
Is a role model for all of our students.
You go back.
Again, the top
I
lines,
can't remember. I went back and listened to it just now because, as I say, I wasn't on the live because I was doing a premiere,
are safe.
so I was mostly on my phone. Then I went over there. Then I just heard the last end.
Felt some tremors from the earthquake. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chancellor. Next,
You
we'll hear
wanna
from
cry,
Police
man?
Commissioner Jimmy Otto.
No parent should use a kid
Let me
like
say,
that.
right at the outset that we at the Department of Buildings
Even though I don't know her personally,
an influx of calls regarding building damage.
she's one of my moderators. She always come on my live and inspiration. Needs prayer. And yesterday she was stressing a lot. I don't know. No, this is awful, man. Damn it. Devil. Shit, man.
Our construction enforcement unit is out doing inspections. Similarly,
The whole world need prayer. True. Look what happened in Taiwan. That big earthquake 2 days ago.
From construction professionals, we've messaged that to them, but let me take this opportunity again to remind all of our construction professionals, you need to go
We have to live for today because we never know if we're going to make it for tomorrow. The devil. As they say, we don't know how we're going to die. Nobody know how they're going to die. So we just got to live like today is your last. That's what they say. They know how they say, live like today is your last. Because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. If we're going to go sleep and wake back up, we don't know. We have no idea. Don't live in fear, but just live. We never know.
This weekend, we will have an increase in our emergency response team. We've mobilized our borough operations and our special ops folks so that if our sister agency, the fire department, or any of our partners in government or the public report an increase in locations, we are at the ready to respond.
Thank you, Commissioner. Next, we'll hear from Con Ed President Matt Ketchkin.
So, thank you. So, for our energy delivery system, energy infrastructure, there were no impacts from this event. We continue to monitor them.
Our critical energy infrastructure is continuously monitored. During the course of the event, we saw no change in status for our energy infrastructure. We do have a series of protocols for after an earthquake event. We have initiated those. Those involve inspecting our critical facilities and working through all our facilities for inspection. Those inspections are ongoing. We haven't identified any issues. In the case of an earthquake, one of the things that from the energy side we would be concerned about is the potential for gas leaks. So I encourage, if you smell gas, either call 911
don't have any gas
or
here.
1-800-75-CON-ED and report the gas leak. Do not assume that somebody else has reported. So if you smell gas, call us or call 911.
Father, can you hear me?
Inspections and all looks good.
Thank you, Matt. Next, we'll hear from MTA CEO Janet Lieber.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Mayor Adams and Commissioner Iscol. I want to reassure New Yorkers that the service on the transit system, all aspects of the transit system, maintained continuously operating safely throughout the incident and has continued right to now. I've been in touch with the president of all the MTA agencies, starting with Bridges and Tunnels. Kathy Sheridan, the president of MTA Bridges and Tunnels, is here, but also New York City Transit, Long Island Railroad, and Metro North. Initial inspections of all facilities have been completed, and there are initial further inspections ongoing, emphasizing that the 7 bridges operated by MTA have been inspected, and I want to emphasize those were designed to withstand much stronger seismic impacts than we experienced today. Our frontline staff across the system have been instructed to report any abnormalities. There have been none so far flagged. And of course, we're going to continue to monitor the situation very, very closely. We have an open communications bridge with all of our MTA agencies to report, as I said, any abnormality that they encounter. So far, the input on that has been 0. We're going to let riders know if there are any impacts to service, but there are none. Just as the Chancellor said, the school system is operating fully, so is the MTA transit system without disruptions caused by the earthquake. I want to thank Mayor Adams, your entire team, and also Governor Hochul, with whom I've been in touch, for their leadership throughout this challenging moment for the city and the region. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Finally, we'll hear from Manny Castro from the Mayor's Office of Immigrant Affairs for a few words in Spanish.
Muy buenas tardes, soy Manuel Castro, el comisionado de Asuntos de los Inmigrantes de la Ciudad de Nueva York. Hoy estamos con el alcalde Eric Adams, los comisionados de varios departamentos de gobierno de la Ciudad de Nueva York, para asegurar a los neoyorquinos que no estamos viendo ningún problema en nuestros servicios, ya sea de puentes, de escuelas y otros servicios críticos dentro de la Ciudad de Nueva York. Reconocemos que hay ansiedad sobre el temblor que experienciamos esta mañana, pero por el momento no hay nada que reportar. Seguimos con nuestra vida diaria, pero reconocemos que hay temor de que sentimos otro temblor, y si ese es el caso, tomar cobertura, seguir las recomendaciones durante los temblores y tener la calma, porque eso es lo importante en estos momentos. Muchísimas gracias.
Over to a few questions.
Mayor, first of all, did you personally feel the earthquake? And so, can you describe it? And then a quick question for Commissioner Otto.
No, I did not. I was at Gracie Mansion at the Youth Gun Summit, and I didn't feel it. My security detail brought it to my attention.
Commissioner Otto was talking about downstream effects, maybe things that people don't notice right away. Do you have any calls from any of the buildings in the city? A broken mirror, a crack, something that you wouldn't describe as major damage, but as evidence of the earthquake?
Yeah, as of 30 minutes ago when I arrived here, we had seen no reports coming in, but we obviously will monitor and will respond accordingly.
Yeah, we're also monitoring 911 calls for the same thing, often to be referred to our agency partners if they are not
Orange
major, but
kitchen
still
wrap
important.
complete.
And we've
Okay.
seen a very, very minor increase, about
And
30
it's
additional
cool.
calls than we would typically get on a Friday, and none of them were for major incidents. We will monitor for the rest of the day, of course. We will refer
They turn the
them as
fridge
needed and make sure that
orange. I see
anything
this
like
one
your
lady, she have
that
a
especially odors of
whole
gas is
kitchen in
referred
pink.
accordingly to make sure that the
They
infrastructure is
turn
safe.
this kitchen orange.
what the cost is of inspecting all the bridges, as well as the tunnels in the subway system right now. What is the
Sure. You want to talk about the bridges?
I can't remember what the woman name, but she have everything in pink. Ah,
within about 5 minutes of the earthquake.
everything, even her food, she cooks it pink. Is that lady? That's just too much. Come on,
Inspection teams,
too
which do
much.
biennial inspections on a regular basis. So they are now out on the ground. We expect to have results from them by 4 p.m. But again, we don't expect an earthquake of this magnitude to have any impact
The
on our
whole
facilities.
house, everything is in pink, light pink, dark pink. She even wear pink and all. It's like,
So for the subway,
the food, she cooking something, she have pink dye, she put it in the food.
for our
It's
two
like,
tunnels,
ain't that just extreme?
Hugh Carey Tunnel and
Ugh,
the Leeds Midtown Tunnel. Tunnels are very
I can't
resilient for
remember she
seismic
name.
impacts, so they move
I
with
know I
the
shared
ground.
it one time on my
So
page,
again,
and
it's a hands-on inspection. We go
I don't know what
individual
the hell she
inspection
name.
to see if there are any damages.
Yeah,
Let me
and
see if I
it's
can find
exactly
it
the same
in the
in the
videos I
subway
shared.
system. There's we have
That's
folks who
just
routinely
extreme.
walk the track and inspect structure as well
Extreme.
as track, and those protocols are in place.
I'm not upset with no color. I like all colors. I'm an artist. I really don't like black, but if I have to wear black, hey, go wear. But I'm not an obsessed person. Say I'm just gonna stick wear red, white, and blue. No, any color. I wear any color. I look like the rainbow if I have to. Any color.
From USGS that this was actually an earthquake, right? There's a lot of things that can cause buildings to shake. Two, we also need to make sure we're putting out the proper guidance. But 20 minutes is very, very fast for a public notification.
We have this thing.
Well, in addition to that,
Could be
they are
here.
confirming that there is a earthquake. Then there is also
Sharon, look,
making sure that
hear
we're
me,
updating
Sharon.
the guidance,
Jojo.
right? In addition to that, we notify, as you know,
It
we
have
put
this
this out in
thing.
14 languages, including American Sign
It's on
Language.
Facebook. You click on that.
Thank you.
Maybe it would be helpful to say also there are different.
I don't want that same picture. So it's like,
Yeah, so there's also
switch
guidance
to a
that's
different
different
picture.
for both during an earthquake and after an earthquake, right? So during an earthquake, we want to
We
make
had
sure
that
people are
picture
following
already.
proper guidance, that they are staying inside a building, that they're getting under furniture while the earthquake is actually occurring.
Don't
But
give
then
me
also
that
we need to
picture.
make sure we're
Okay.
putting out the right information so people know what to
So,
do afterwards, that they're taking the right precautions.
my
We've also
activity.
partners at Con Ed about gas leaks, about what to do if there are aftershocks.
Let's go with this
About
lady.
whether or not you are informing people that they should be going about their normal course of business, or whether or not there
Is
is a
this the
high
same
likelihood
one?
of aftershocks, right? So all of that needs to be confirmed to make sure we're getting the right information out to the public. That
Okay.
takes a little bit of time, but I think our team did a remarkable job today in getting it out to the public.
This is not what I'm looking for.
Well, this is a no-notice event, right? So there's no suspecting an earthquake. A no-notice event, unlike a weather event.
Okay, I don't need this picture. I have this one already. Post. I don't want to post this. I post this one already.
An act of terrorism, a mass shooting, something that was not forecasted, unlike a weather event. But in these cases, the number one thing that you're looking at is
Okay,
whether
so
concerns that
I
are
want
safety
this
concerns, right? Are we getting an overwhelming number of 911 calls? Is the fire department, do we have collapsed buildings? Is there an emergency response that we need to immediately respond to? Number two is then checking in with all of our partners across the city to make sure that there are no cascading impacts that we also need to address. Are there things that while there might not be little safety events,
if my breast was that big, child, I don't want to have those big breasts. I'm sorry.
about our schools? That was one of the number one concerns about making sure that everything is okay with our kids who are in schools today. Then the next piece of that is also at the same time getting information out to the public, making sure that it is the right guidance, given the circumstances, given the projections for what might come next. All of that is what the team is doing.
Scroll. Let's try this lady here.
The incredible partners that you see behind us. Thank you.
Any picture you see there, it just automatically take your pic. Ah! I told it to. If I had breasts that big, I shouldn't be exposing them like that, damn it. I see somebody coming live.
As far as the 911 system is concerned, and the 311 system, we see an uptick starting at 10:30, and it subsided to its normal call volume by 11 a.m. Right now, it stands at its normal call volume.
One thing also I should point out, we had an uptick in 311 calls. Obviously, we know there was an
This
earthquake. Our teams are on the
over.
ground, so we don't need that anymore. Thank you very much, New
Will
Yorkers.
soon be over. But anyway, guys, let's keep family, friends. Hi, Angela.
All right,
Welcome.
if you're just joining us, we are in continuing coverage. That was Mayor Eric Adams and city officials briefing all of us after that 4.8 magnitude earthquake centered in Lebanon, New Jersey, shook New York City, New Jersey, Connecticut, even reports as far away as Allentown, Pennsylvania.
That's right. Thankfully, we have heard of no reports of any major issues. That fact also confirmed by the city's emergency management officials just moments ago. And the city school chancellor also saying there have been no injuries at any.
I just received my cake the other day, my stuff from Tina. She just come live. She's live on Facebook. Ciao. Let's see who else is live.
Largest earthquakes on the East Coast occur in the last century. She also warned of the possibility of aftershocks, which she called a wide-scale possibility.
How my son had me eat up that damn pudding. I was like, I went to bed, leave my pudding there. It's like, what the hell happened to my pudding? But tell the honest truth, I didn't want to eat all of that by myself. But he didn't even ask if he could have it. He said he asked me when I was in the room. I didn't know what the hell he was asking me. I said yes. I thought he was asking me if he could have some of the food. I come out in the morning, it's like one little piece. I had one little piece left back, and last night I make sure to take it to my room. Because if I didn't do that, I'll come back this morning and eat it. All gone. I still have some of the bun. I rest that in the fridge. Yeah, that's okay. My oldest son, he eat up all my bun and cheese. No, he didn't eat the bun and cheese. He eat the sweet potato pudding.
So while this was going on, about 4 seconds into it, I was like, okay, this is an earthquake. And then you wait a while just to see if it's going to get worse. If it does get worse,
it is good. It tasted good.
A doorway covering, because that's what we're taught to do in California when this happens. And I predicted, I was like, that was probably about a 4.3.
Look at you.
Right?
And I just had the last piece not too long ago.
You know, you've experienced in California, but big for our area, that's for sure.
Let's keep this whole world in prayer. The country, the world, whichever country you're in. Because there's trauma left, right, and center. I know people say they don't like listen to the news, but if you don't listen to the news, how you know what's going on around you? You want to hear it from somebody? I'll listen to the news. Or you're going to hear somebody talking about it next door, and they might tell you the story different. You listen to the news, it's bad news. Hey, we all need prayer all around this world. So there was a 4.8 magnitude earthquake in New Jersey, like 10:20 this morning. It's 12:36 right now. I'm in Connecticut and I felt it over here. Everything was shaking. Nothing, thank God, nothing fell off the wall. But they say must go around the house and check, make sure you don't have no crack in the wall and stuff like that. But you see the bad one they had in Taiwan 2 days ago or so? That was awful. Thank God. Thank God. Lebanon, New Jersey. Never heard of Lebanon, New Jersey. Heal the world. How that song go? Father, can you hear me? Calling out your name. Father, please hear me. Give.
It does not appear to be major. MTA, let's check in with them. They're saying that the 7 bridges operated by that agency are okay. The agency says the service was running during the earthquake. has been running since so far.
The
No
life
major
ended.
issues
That's
to
a joke,
report
and I don't
there,
eat
but they
and
are
drink at the
monitoring
same
and will
place.
continue to triple monitor conditions there. Now, at one point, there were ground stops in place at Newark Liberty International as well as JFK. LaGuardia was never into the configuration. It was just those two airports that were affected. They have been since lifted, but there may be delays. Travelers are asked to check with your airline before you head to either of those airports or just in general. Anyone with
What
information is being
happened?
asked to
Something
call
happened to her.
311, not
So that
911,
she
because
get
they want to keep those lines open, 911 lines, for
the
true emergency calls. Now, before you get away, check on relatives. If
your
you've not
hair
had a chance to,
blowing
city
in
officials
the
are
back.
asking you to make sure that anyone that you have in the tri-state area is certainly in a position right now of safety. This is the very latest from where we are in the newsroom. We will continue to monitor it. It has really been a true team effort since this all began. Between that, half of us weren't even dressed to go
Let's
out
keep
there.
the world in prayer.
Becky Smith's wife
The
right there
devil
behind me.
is
She
on the
took
run.
her tie on
Not
because
blame it on the devil, but hey, we don't know who is calling it, who's causing it. Let's just keep. Even though you have somebody that you call your enemy, just keep them in prayer. You don't need no enemy. Nobody need no enemy right about now. So your enemy might be the same one who come and rescue you. Just live peacefully, because we never know. You never know when it's our time. So let's all be friends, associates, and keep the world in prayer.
We appreciate it. We'll come back to you when you have more. Thank you
I
very
forget
much.
up for me. My bottom hurting me.
Pandemonium, chaos in the
My
news. You
butt
would not
hurting
have
me. This
seen that
tough
kind of
chair.
pandemonium in California, would you? It wouldn't have been that kind of scene.
It would, but the thing is, you're always kind of waiting, does it get worse?
Yeah.
And when you're experiencing those situations.
Let's not get in the ring
Yeah.
Go to the doorway, go underneath the desk.
like these guys.
Some of these officials are saying, if you do feel these aftershocks,
We could say hi from a distance and move along,
is a 1 in 5
but we don't have to come together and clash each other.
Let's go
Hi,
to Stephanie
bye.
Bertuzzi, who also fell to witness in the newsroom this morning. She's since been out on the street for a while talking to New Yorkers about how they experienced this. Stephanie, what are you learning from people?
I don't know his name, but my son got this yesterday with a tractor. Who's this guy? I don't remember none of them names, but well, let's bring him into the ring. No. You want to tell me? Don't take me on. I'm live on Facebook too now. I Facebook see what's going on. Facebook. Guys, if you're watching me from Facebook, come on the page. Just say Andrea. Follow my page. Follow me on Amazing Heart Art. Friends who like Amazing Heart Art. Inspirational. Please follow and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let me pin my YouTube channel link. So my YouTube channel link is pinned to the Facebook Live. Let me go back to the live. I don't know which link is pinned right now, because I'm in somebody else's live. Let me go back to my live over here. So which link is pinned? I only got boys, so he. So what will you do? You gotta play with the toy. Who's this guy? This is John Cena, isn't it? This one is John Cena. Is John Cena in name? I don't even know the damn man, the people them name. He be mashing these suckers up. He just got this one yesterday with a tractor all the way over there. I forget up and get it. Look, he have a missing hand. He too. This one, just yesterday, remember he have toys to play with. Let me get the guy. He came in like with a tractor. We went to the store to pick up some stuff. He got picking up toys. I say the amount of toys you have here and you don't even play with them. Why you gonna pick up more toys? Nah, you pick up two. It's like, nope, you gotta put them back. Only one. You could only get one.
Yeah, Stephanie, you hit
Only
that
one.
on the head. And that guy who was talking about it feeling like a train, it felt like a really big train passing by underneath you and lasting for kind of a long time, about 20 seconds.
And that's when you realize, okay, there's definitely no line, no subway line underneath.
No, there is not. And we're what?
So he got this yesterday. So this guy, I don't know. I showed the box. I don't know who the hell his name is. He came in this. Oh no 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 no. This piece. So he remember. Oh, he have all those. So he bring all those guys up.
Over the past like 10 years or so, but nothing, 4.7, 4.8 magnitude like we saw today. It's also interesting.
W that.
People felt this as far away as Allentown, Pennsylvania. You see people in Connecticut.
So let's keep everybody in prayer. The world. Let's not be enemies. Oh, Wrestling Federation. No. You want a piece of me? No. I'm live on Facebook too, so let's go to Facebook. They break these up in a heartbeat. You have some of them with missing body parts. I like this one. Come on in. You want a piece of me? You even had the ring too. You mash that ring up. You're like, like, could you buy it back? Nope. Don't ask me the name. I don't know anybody's name. If you pay attention to wrestling, you might know the name. You got two guys here. No.
Within the first couple seconds, the dogs reacted.
We got two. And both of you the same people? Both of them look like the same.
Like an explosion. Sounded like an explosion.
Is it? I don't know.
Waves come up.
No.
My initial reaction was that yelled down to my son to check the furnace. He said everything was okay. He came up the stairs and then he felt the house shift. Back and forth.
Hey, you want a piece of me? Bing.
Initially, they started barking, I would say, about 1 or 2 seconds before
You got a missing
you felt an explosion.
wrist?
I mean, you heard an explosion, and that's what I thought it was.
And this is the new guy that came with the truck.
Felt like it came up from underneath.
I forget who is his name. I don't know. I can't keep track of these guys' name. No.
I went outside because I checked the house. It wasn't me. I had no idea that it was an earthquake. I thought it was an explosion, and so I came outside to check to see if something was out. And all the neighbors were on the street, and everyone was like,
He get over this quickly. Don't watch me and see like you get over the rest of them. So he came in this device, the tractor.
I would say within a minute or two, the phone started alerting you. It was a 4.8. It was an earthquake.
You're gonna roll down.
The Lebanon area.
I don't like watch wrestling. They watch wrestling. Wrestling be scary shit.
Few minutes, everyone had no idea what it
I know some people saying it's not real what they be doing, but it look real to me.
And it seems like over here, I saw you talking to your neighbors outside. It's a tight-knit community. Did you find that everybody else felt the same thing?
I think we got this at TJ Maxx yesterday.
Initially, I felt relief because I knew it was my house, and I lost something.
It's like the amount of toys you have here and don't play with them. I need to gather all of them up and donate them. Donate. But since he got that yesterday, he went searching for his wrestling guys. He wake up this morning, he was playing with it. Let's see how quick he get over that. Sleep until he can. Yeah, as I said, they were going on a trip today, which I think they're still gone. When the earthquake happened, there's a whole bunch of texts coming in from the school. I called the school. The school said they were still at the school. That was around 11 o'clock, but they're probably gone. They're going to New Haven to play at an event, the fifth grade. But they said they didn't want the parents to go because it's not going to be enough room for the parents plus kids. But the guy said he's going to record it. I think he have a YouTube channel. He records it on, so when he share it, I'll get it and post it on my page. You're gonna play the xylophone, you call them. I don't know what song they're gonna play, but it's expected to come at 5:30 today. New Haven is about an hour or so away from me. But later there might be a lot of traffic, so they say they're gonna leave up there like 3:30. Guitar playing disturbed by earthquake, and with the amount of traffic they have coming back down, they might be back by 5:30. So I'll get my son to go pick him up.
Yeah.
He points out what was that because, like you said, you almost thought it was a subway. Like it's hard.
So this morning I walked with him to the store and got him some stuff to take. He wanted bacon, egg, and cheese. There's a corner store over there that sells like hot stuff, and so I got him 2 bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches. He wanted me to make it, but the time he had me telling him to get up and put on his clothes, I didn't have enough time to do that. So I said I go to the store and get it. I think they used to sell them for $3.50, but it's $5 they're selling them for. So 2 bacon, egg, and cheese. You got a bag of chips and a Gatorade. And I got 2 drinks for me. I didn't get none of the sandwich for me. So I got this drink, the coffee, vanilla, and there's another drink I put in the fridge. That one having coconut or something. Let me get it. I got them the last time too. Like early up in the week, they had a trip to. My therapist said I need to get up without holding on to that, but I can't get up. I can't get up. She said I must put my hand out and push myself up. I can't get up without holding on. I know the other bottle. Then I had one of these last week. Did I drink it? I guess I did. Oh no, I didn't drink it. They're right in the fridge though. I know I didn't drink it. So this is let's see the chocolate. It's like coconut milk with pineapple in there. This chicken get me diarrhea. So this was a vanilla Starbucks iced coffee, and this I got this morning, and then I bought him 2 sandwich, 2 bacon and egg cheese. They're like kind of round bun. Bacon, egg, and cheese. I bought, as I said, I bought one of these last week. Not last week, when he went on a trip. A couple of days ago. I was like looking in the fridge and like the other bottle in there. I said, no, I had one of that. I didn't drink it. They ain't gonna be talking about nothing but this earthquake. Well, let's keep family members in prayer. Neighbors, if you have somebody. I'm not a coffee lover like that. I mostly buy tea. I bought 2 new things of tea. If my phone allow me to make a video, I'll make a video about when I went to TJ Maxx yesterday. I got 2 different tea Never drink them before, but I drink this one ginger tea, but I only could get them at a Spanish supermarket, but I did not go there. So I got these 2 containers of tea yesterday. I put them up on the live when I was doing it, yeah. But if my phone allow me, I'll make a video and post them as a... So this is the Secret Garden Organic Pineapple Green Tea. You got 50 bags in there. Secret Garden Organic Lemon Ginger Tea. I think I opened this one, you know? Yeah, I think it tastes alright. Smell good. Organic. You want only $3.99 at TJ Maxx. Organic green tea, lemon, ginger flavor. Okay, you were packed in New Jersey, New York, Westbury, New York. Alright. So when you see stuff like that, I don't stick to one thing. When you see something new you never tried before, I like to try it. You know, some people is like, oh, I'm not gonna try that. No, I'll try it. I'll try it because I want to know what it tastes like. You're not gonna know what something tastes like by looking at it. So it was in those nice cans, and I looked at the name and I say, okay, I'm gonna try it. But I still need my regular tea bags because that's not my regular tea bag that I drink. All my regular tea bag finished. Thanks for watching. So if my phone allow me, any phone, I'm gonna make a quick video and post it up soon. So I'm gonna get off the live and do some video, making some videos. I just whatever, downloading some videos. So I'm gonna let you go. And if you see any videos that you have not if you have not watched any of the videos that's up on my page, please check them out. Give them a thumbs button. Leave a comment also so I know that you came through. The algorithm on Facebook, YouTube been acting up since we had that power outage the other day. I was like, I see some of my videos that I already posted with names. It's like they're popping up. It's like, why the hell it telling me to put a title to it? It's like it mess up all this stuff. Them. It's like, dang. And YouTube seemed to be acting stupid too. I could tell. You can't find. Remember, it used to give you a ping, Facebook, YouTube. I just saw somebody went live on YouTube, so, but I don't know. It's like when something happened the other day, you had to go back and follow people again, because it's like the follow button came off. I just saw somebody just come live there. It pop up, but I'm not. You have to be looking at the phone to actually see it, because you're not hearing the ping as it come in like you used to. But you gotta just see it. Remember, you used to give an alert, ping, but you're not hearing that ping no more. If you're not looking at the phone, you won't see. So a lot of people say they're missing out on people live. Well, if you're a watcher and you haven't seen anybody in a long time, you have to just scroll. So you never know when they're live. Because they always updating something, and fast as they update something, they mess up something else. YouTube is stressful. All the platforms, because I'm streaming on Facebook too. All of them stressful. Because you be streaming, you're not seeing the people watching you. I'm seeing 4 up there. When I end the live, I might see 89, I might see 90. I don't know what number I will see when I end the live. I won't know until I end the live. But if there's 100 you watching me, if I have 1.48, whatever, okay, why when I do a live, okay, I just see somebody else come live there. I heard that word. Why the views is so low? I don't know. I can be bothered. These platforms give you a freaking headache. When it happened, it happened. I can't be bothered. My sister says she felt it in Massachusetts. Ah, I'm watching somebody live. I just saw somebody who I watch just come on YouTube too. So I'm gonna end my live. I'm gonna make a thumbnail. Let me see if I could go to. I'm gonna go to Canva and make a thumbnail for this live about the earthquake. So I'm into. Let me show you. I'm into Canva. So let me go into Canva. Okay, I just hear that one. Somebody just come live. It have all these stuff here. I click on Canva Pro. I use this one. Let me go back. I used this one the other night. I could use this again. You could use. Oh, where am I? Hold up. You could use one thumbnail over more than one time. You just change the colors. So I'm going to go to Element over here and see if I see type earthquake. And see if I see anything earth. Let me see if I see anything pop up with earthquake. And I'm going to... okay, we have all these pictures here. So I could take that earthquake. Let's see. I use that. I really don't want to use the buildings because they didn't say nobody, no building fell down, but you could do that. See, I change it to on the building. You see, I just start here and first let me change the background color because as I say, I used this thumbnail before. I'm trying to find it. So I'm going to change the background color. Let's change that to black. I don't like dark colors. So change it to a bright color. Over here. Let's see if we could change over here too. Let's change this color to purple. You see that? Just that one thing and the woods and and let's see. 4.8 earthquake shake the tri-state area. I see that and then tape it, so I'm gonna type what I see there. Earthquake. That's what I see up on the TV, so damn it, that's what I'm gonna put up there. for my thumbnail. A 4.8 earthquake. QUA. There's supposed to be an A here. When you use a word for long, you can't remember how to spell it, Ras. Earthquake. QUAKA. Shakes tri-state area. I'm seeing that written right there on the TV, and I'm going to write that same thing. Shakes. Try it. Come on, think. Try. Put a dash. Tri-state. STATE. We're gonna try bring that down smaller, so I'll take out live from here and type area, AREA. Okay, and get that there. We could try get a background. So I'm gonna go over here. I could get a okay. Look at that. I just figured out how to do some of these. I used to do it regular, but then I saw somebody did it this way. Put the background below the words them. So this, a 4.8 earthquake shakes tri-state area. We have a picture with the road. I changed it to this picture. So that's this going to be the thumbnail for this live. Let's make sure everything is all right. A 4.8 earthquake shakes tri-state area. All right, we're gonna go over here to share. Click download. I wanted to follow the person who made that. Okay, follow them. Okay, it's still uploading, downloading. I forget. I'm talking and Facebook is like staring at my face. Get Facebook to see what I'm seeing. So, yeah, this is the thumbnail I just made for my YouTube live. A 4.8 earthquake. That's a GQUAKE. I hope it won't give me is tri-state STATE and save it. It's gonna save as a PNG. Okay, we're gonna go over there to Safari. Okay, I have to be in the right YouTube tab. Okay, we're gonna go into YouTube Studio. Hit those three dots there. Change. Sometimes it's give me a hard time to find it. Huh? Yeah. Let's see if you can find it fast. 4.8.
wasn't sure that this was supposed to be happening. And so,
You see, I can't find it.
5 seconds, he looks up,
I don't know why.
puts the iPad down, he comes straight right over. Tomas is a little quieter, so I think
But I'll look for it. When I find it, I'll upload it to the page
scared, I'm a little worried, and so that's the conversation. I already know that
for the thumbnail.
having to have in a couple hours from now, but
So,
just kind of all sitting there trying to figure out what happened. We were all pretty shocked.
Yeah, it's a learning experience. Science, right?
It's science.
Science will work.
And kids are smart.
Yeah.
The fact that they're like, isn't this not supposed to be happening over here? They know.
Yeah.
They know this is like a West Coast thing, but unfortunately, these things definitely can happen here. Not as frequent as the West
Yeah,
Coast, but
that's right.
regardless of that, enjoy your vacation. Enjoy the sun. Enjoy time with the kids.
Hopefully no aftershocks. Yeah. All right, Dan, thank you very much.
thanks for watching.
Yankee Stadium.
We're signing out. Okay, we're signing out. Facebook, YouTube, later.